Why do you think people want to hear us?
I still yet to figure that one out. Why anyone would want to stop by here and
Oh
hear
my
us and listen to
goodness.
us? And I don't know.
Look who's already joined
We're not
us.
going to start talking about farts tonight, guys. And I've been watching that Chad over there. I've seen farts come
Of course,
up.
Cynthia said she thought you were smelling her cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome.
Yes.
We're froze in, guys.
Yes, we are.
Dag nabbit, man. We just had to get hit with this winter storm. It's been a fun one today, too.
Yes, it has. It has.
Especially
yeah.
since one of our heating units
Ah.
sits right under the corner of the house, and it's drip and the ice gathering up on top of that unit has been insane. So we've been battling that all day, but Bob, all my stuff is still out to the farm when it comes to stuff like when you have to think outside the box and make little things.
Yeah.
All that stuff's still out there. So we had to get crafty today and take a piece of linoleum that was up in the attic and tack it to the side of the house and bring it down over top in a slant over the unit so the water will hit it and drip off. So yeah, but I'm going to start saying hello to Cynthia. I see Dark Knight Detectorist in here, Jason, Dirt Club Metal Detecting, Patty. I seen Pat in here, Jesse Hardy,
Scott McClory,
M.A.
Lyman.
Lyman, Mike. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I think I even seen Madison Main in here earlier.
Absolutely, you did.
And if I'm missing anyone,
Bold
I see
Line.
Bold Line. I know the Bud Files had stopped in and said hello.
Bad Idea Lab.
Was that who it was?
I was saying hello to.
Oh, you were saying hello to
yes.
them. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well,
Chilling and Grilling Adventures with Dan B.
But I think they had stopped by and said hello right there before we started live. So, but yeah, been a pretty interesting day, and we got another 3 inches of snow last night on top of the 4.
Well, yeah, it's
3 to 4
plus
an
inch of
ice.
Yeah.
So, needless to say, things are really. Scott McClory,
yeah,
really
good to see you, Scott.
Really nice here. So we are. I mean,
slickery.
Can't do nothing. I mean, really. Oh, that's that computer down there. I was like, what in the world is that? That thing is going to go out the door. Hey, Jamie Country Diggers, thanks for stopping by and hanging out here in the corner with Clark's Cove.
Hey, Jamie, good to see you.
No, but yeah,
it's a cold one, but it did get up to 32 today.
Olin Borden, welcome. Yeah, it did a lot.
Hey, Olin Borden.
A lot of stuff melted off.
And my windshield.
Yeah.
Hey, Dispatch TV.
She had a little bitty hairline crack in it. So we went out there today to clean off the windshield, got in there and got it started up. And I was like, what's that on your windshield? Oh, wow. That crack had done went all the way to the bottom. So
it doesn't affect your vision because it's just hairline.
It's a hairline crack from top to bottom now, but it will have to be
addressed at some point in time.
At some point. Hey, Dispatch TV, thanks for stopping by.
We'll have to not miss saying hello to anyone. If we have, bring it to our attention.
I am not calling. What is it? Where they come out and.
Oh, I don't know. You see their commercial, but
no.
I don't.
Jim Steele, thanks for stopping
by. Hey, Jim
by.
Steele, good to see you.
But no, I'm not going to go with them. We'll get it figured out somehow.
Duct tape.
A little duct tape always works.
Gorilla glue.
But yeah, that's what I was just getting ready to say. Well, I'll put some Gorilla Glue down the daggone thing.
Yeah, sure. I think I even seen Team Lynch in here just a few moments ago. Hello, Tim and Kathy.
Yes, we did.
Safe Flight Repair, Safe Flight Replace.
Yes, Safe Flight.
Hey, Bill. Good to see you, Papa Rouse.
Papa Rouse, what's in the dirt? Thanks for stopping by and hanging out this evening with us here in the corner. And we're just trying to stay warm.
Moving on up there, Olin.
Yeah, ma'am. Hey, we have picked up a few of the 60 subs that they took from us. Yeah. Oh, I just loved that, but that's okay. You know, we're slowly picking them back up.
Yeah.
I have one. Hey, we have one video.
We do. We have one video in the archives.
Because like we was telling you guys last week, we was hoping this week we'd get the detect, but yeah, that did not happen. And who knows when we're actually going to be able to get out and detect right now.
It's supposed to be what, 40 tomorrow, but of course snow and ice still on the ground.
So I don't know, but we're going to put our one last video out Monday, so you all get to see that.
Great finds. Good to see you.
Yes, thanks,
Marty
Mike,
Verstaal.
for stopping by. Marty Verstaal, thanks for stopping by.
Yes, absolutely. Good to see everyone this evening.
Stopping by and hanging out, but yeah, so but we'll probably do another live. We'll just do some live streams.
That's what I was getting ready to address. This time last weekend we did a live stream, and we wasn't really planning on going live this weekend, but since we are snowed in, nothing else to do, we thought we'd spend some time with you folks.
Yep. And as you can see now, we've got not only my detector hanging on the wall, but we've got Melissa's detector hanging on the wall now, because remember we were at a dilemma of trying to find a nice wall hanger to hang our detectors on, rather than them just old metal two-pronged things you see at Walmart, which this one that mine's hanging on was from Walmart, and it's really a nice one. So let me tell you what I'm using here. I know some of you guys made some suggestions, and I had seen these. And of course, I went back and did finally find them. They had them back. They had 3 of them. So I went ahead and bought all 3 of them. But this is the little bracket right here. What it looks like. It's, it's maybe 6-7 inches long. It's got 2 little screw holes there in the back. It's very nice. It's black. It's very streamlined, sleek. It's made by... And I'm not endorsing this company, guys. I'm not being paid for this. It's not a commercial. Trust me, this is not a commercial. But it's made by Ozark Trail, and it's a kayak paddle clip. And then, of course, you get on the back. It's got a little with your nuts in it, but I don't use them. They're not big enough, or screws, I mean. And now the thing about this is, and I know basically everyone's detectors are like this. Of course, we use the Garrett detectors, but your arm cuff, because it's got the little V on the back of it. So your detector, if you put it up on the wall, will not sit flush against the wall. This sits flush against the wall. Well, get you a little bitty piece of block of wood about that big, put it right there behind it, and it'll put that out just enough. That way your shaft will fit. Yeah, okay. Y'all getting, I know where your minds are going. But,
only yours, Robert.
But your shaft will go and snap right in there. Perfect. And well, Melissa's AT Pro's hanging on it. So, that thing's a beast. It's a monster. It weighs 2 tons compared to the newer machines that's out there today that, are very lightweight, because you still have to put.
It is a little heavier.
How many batteries that thing holds? Like 20?
4.
Oh, only 4.
You used to use it, ding dong. You know how many batteries it holds.
If this will hold one of them monstrosity things that she uses,
what the heck is this about?
What? I'm just being honest. That thing is a beast. It weighs a ton.
It's my beast.
That's why if you see Melissa, if you see her one arm's real big and the other one's real small, because where she swings that. I mean, I'm trying to talk her.
I think it's my time to leave the room.
Trying to talk her into getting a new machine, so I don't know.
Now look, you already offended Richie.
My virgin
now
ears
you apologize to him right now.
Sorry, Sir Richie. Sorry. But yeah, definitely. If you're looking for a nice way,
machines here now.
A nice way to I'm just ragging on her. You guys know that.
Dark Knight says need a generator to keep the mana cord going.
But if you're looking for,
we haven't
a cool, nice little way to hang your detector on your wall. If you want it, that's something you might want to think of, is that little gadget right there. And like I said,
I'm so glad he found them. Let me tell you what's been a nightmare.
We have traveled all over the country looking for something, and I'm not one to get online and order stuff. So I still like to be able to think you can go to a store. I mean, That's what they're there for.
Jim Steele, thank you.
And buy stuff. Yes, AT. I love you guys know I love that AT Pro. I have used it several times.
But it is
it
little
does
heavy.
when you use a lighter machine and then go back to using it, you're like, daggone, I can't believe I used to swing this thing all day long all the time.
After 4 to 5 hours, then my back is feeling it. But that's constant swinging too during that time. So, and I have to take me a little bit of a break.
But that those are pretty good. That's a good little holder for, like I said, if you're looking for a something to mount your detector on the wall with. So, plus anyone tried the new Garrett Vortex? Nope, haven't.
Yes,
I like I like my Apex. I have good luck with it, gosh.
I've used it a couple of times and I just like the AT Pro.
I have the great luck. You all watch the videos, what I find with it, what Melissa finds with hers. So I'm not up to switching up, I'm just going to keep using what I use. I know that machine like the back of my hand.
Yeah.
So but Vortex, I love the look of it. I love what I've seen of it. Maybe in 20 years I'll get one, Yeah, 20. I'll be 76 years old.
By then we won't even know what a metal detector is. Yes, Dirt Clod has an AT Pro.
Yep.
Yeah. They are a very popular machine.
And it's a good
and
machine.
Dependable. Yes, they are.
It is.
Hey, Talca Detector.
Thanks for stopping by.
Jim Steele says he used to swing a White's 6000. The AT Pro is light. Well,
Yeah. Hey, that Geiger counter that's sitting right over here that my dad used to swing, I haven't got it mounted on the wall yet, but I've got it sitting right there behind Melissa.
I've got it blocked.
My goodness. Yeah. It's
a
White's Coin Master 6000. And
you're right.
That thing is I used to sit and watch the one period. Yep, exactly. I dig sheet. I watched my dad swing that thing all day long, and I'm like, shoot.
His dad was a tough man.
I'd be lucky to get out there and swing it for a couple of hours. I'd be like, oh, shoulders done knocked out of place to have the rotor cup replaced.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for joining. I dig sheet.
I hope, and I know I repeat this a lot for those of you who've been in there from the time we went live, but I hope we have not overlooked
I'm
anyone.
sure we probably have overlooked someone. My goodness.
Not intentional.
And it's not intentional. You guys know that. We're about scatterbrained as they come.
Oh my Lord, scatterbrained.
We don't like to script things too much.
Got to get back in the habit of what you're doing there, Mr. Clark.
But we are going, I guess. Yeah. I had to throw those up there. We're supposed to be getting and doing getting a metal detector to test.
Yeah.
For this company. It's just I don't know.
I don't even know the name of it.
Don't even remember the name.
Starts with an O.
But I said, yeah, sure. Send me one. I'll do the unboxing, what is it? Putting it together. Assembly. Go through its functions. Post the link for if you're interested in getting one. And then we're going to field test it. So, yeah. So, hopefully,
I think I'm going to let Robert do all that.
Yeah, she'll get to do the filming. I'll let her do the filming, and I'll do the testing. So
that should be interesting.
It's going to be interesting to see what they send me and what kind of detector it is. Like I said, I think it's just a cheapy.
Yeah, it's an inexpensive,
but we'll see. Hey, I'm up for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, it's supposed to be in the mail on the way. We'll let you guys know when we get it and all that. Of course, if we do, there'll be a couple of videos there.
Yeah, it will be.
It might save my skin on videos until this weather breaks a little bit. We get our butts out and
Mason, good to see you.
Hey Mason, we haven't even got to metal detect our new yard here yet, guys. I like. So who knows? I hope we find something good out here. It'd be great thinking. We've been there here so long and we haven't got the metal detect yet, and all kinds of good finds laying out there. So
yeah, they'll be laying there waiting on us.
But they'll be there waiting.
David Alphon said, he says, White 6000 was his first real metal detector. That was before pinpointers. I dug with a screwdriver.
That was my dad. He dug with a screwdriver.
Yep. He had that screwdriver wore down pretty slick.
It looked like a ice pick.
Uh-huh.
The last time I had ever seen that thing, that's exactly what it looked like, was an ice pick. I mean, he was good with it. Hey, I used to sit and watch him. The only thing is he would definitely scrape his coins with it. I mean, there's pennies. I've went through pennies when I was back when on Thursdays when I was going through all them wheat pennies that he had, and I still got them wheat pennies. I come across a lot of them that have big big scrape down them from where he had scraped it.
That makes my teeth hurt.
Where he had scraped it with the screwdriver, and that's the one thing about hunting with the screwdriver is he would. But you definitely didn't make no big hole with a screwdriver, so he didn't have to worry about filling plugs or anything like that. So now, and like I've told people before, my dad was one. Well, see, back in those days, it wasn't like it really is today. I mean, I remember being on vacation and he'd go to past a school and
gives them character.
And he'd climb the fence, man, right over the fence he'd go. I mean, he didn't care.
You know, it's hard sometimes when you're digging because you can't see through that ground. I mean, your pinpointer tells you where it is, but sometimes it is hard not to give it a scrape or a scratch or a poke, whatever. You know,
it's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
Mean, I don't care how long you've been metal detecting, you're going to hit.
You'd have to make a
fines.
Yeah.
You're going to break fines.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the world's worst.
I was getting ready to say someone knows all about that.
Cleaning a find and filming it and break it, which I know I've seen other people do it too. And I always tell them, say, yeah, okay, you're pulling a bob there.
It's because those things are so brittle. They've been underground
break it on camera. If you're going to break it,
hey, bad idea.
Break it on camera.
Yep.
I mean, if you're going to break it, might as well break it right on camera.
Yep.
Right there. Look, guys, good find broke. Because I've broke that one miner's tag. I was cleaning it. I broke a lipstick tube while cleaning it. I put my custom mark on many. Cool. Yes. We have to. I've definitely.
Marty Verstahl calls it T-boning. A few nice silvers. That makes it rough when it's a silver, don't it, Marty?
Yeah.
We knew what you meant, Pat.
But you know, now this is where me personally, if I dig a silver out of the ground, guys. When I dig a silver out of the ground, you know, I'll grab the water, but you know, shoot, I'll automatically start rubbing it. My God, it's done been laying under the ground for 100 years, and it's been moving. Dirt's been scratching it. I mean, unless you're truly going to try to sell it and pass it off as really mint, and then you all know that as metal detectors and coin collectors, if a coin is not truly perfectly mint, they're usually not worth all that much. So I have no problem rubbing a silver coin. I mean, I just don't. I know a lot of people cringe at it, but I sit and think, man, the thing has been under the ground. I just dug it out of concrete, hard ground. So what's me rubbing it with my fingers going to hurt it anymore? I mean, seriously, that's just my take on it. You know, but then get the water out. Yeah, clean it up, shine it up.
Jim, I am so sorry.
The hand in the background is.
Where is that hand?
In the box, Halloween stuff.
Yes,
up
it
in
is.
The attic.
It's in the attic.
Because there's no. We'll have to. I don't know. We'll have to dig it out in Halloween.
The hand used to be on the love seat, which was behind us, but it's over there now.
over here
Yeah.
to this side up against the wall. So I don't really have any place back
You
here.
too, Grandma
But
Kelly.
We might
Thanks for
find
joining us.
this Halloween when we pull Halloween stuff out, because I'm not going up there, guys, just because you missed the hand in the background.
Does this
yeah,
hand?
there you go.
There you go, Jim. That hand might every so often go.
yeah. Okay now.
Okay now. Uh-huh.
Don't make me get the billy club out over here.
Oh, is that right? So you're going to shoot me in my pinky toe.
Yeah.
Hey, Texas Plug Rich, it's good to see you.
Yeah, so
How's the weather in your neck of the woods, Tracy?
we'll have to drag the hand out
Yeah.
this Halloween and bring it back. But right now it's in the attic in a box marked Halloween. And
Kay's
we
digging
bought so much Halloween stuff this past Halloween. Oh my God.
Did he say we bought so much Halloween stuff? Is that what he said?
You were the one that said, let's run up to Spirit Halloween.
I said, let's run up to Spirit Halloween.
I want to see if they have a door cover.
That is the only place, but you've picked up all these bits and
Hey,
bobs, and they're on clearance. So
when you find
49 degrees.
when you
cold for
find
guys.
the
Be
what are
nice
they
here.
like the 2 foot tall skeletons
Mhm.
for $5 that
Yeah.
was originally $15 just because his arms
Pleading
broke.
his case.
Well, shoot, you're not going to pass stuff like that up. And when you catch
I understand.
chains
Trust me, I do.
and skulls for $1,
Skulls. Yeah.
so I've got skulls and chains and my body bag and
Cynthia says it's 34 there, and
It's
Tracy's got
23 here.
49.
23
Yeah,
here.
23 here, and supposed to get down what, teens?
20.
20. Okay.
19, 20.
Okay.
And then one night's going to be 8. And we made fudge the other night, guys, and it turned out.
It was 8
Oh
degrees
my-
that night, wasn't it?
Oh my God. We had to, it's buried in the freezers to get it out of our sight.
Candy making is something that
We
I
haven't
have
done
done
in a while.
very
And it's been a while.
little
since
of,
we've done
and it has been years.
What,
and
2017?
so yeah, not
Yeah.
a lot of years, but a few years since I've made candy, and it's just that
The
fantasy fudge.
Peanut butter fudge, yeah.
But
it turned out so good.
it did turn out good, and we put it outside in his truck on the console. Of course, that way no critters got in it.
Scott says it is 5 degrees. For,
Oh, Scott.
oh gosh. Yeah.
Wow. Stay warm, my friend. Tracy says they had sunshine
Shine
for the first time today in
in
about a week.
Oh.
We have got an icicle that has,
It's hanging on the one. I
Back
don't
of
know
the
what
house,
wire it is. I don't
but
know
on
if
a
it's-
wire.
and it looks like a big needle.
Looks like a big
thread,
sewing needle because it's
and it-
broke off from the house
and it slid
and
down.
it slid down like zip line. So it's
So it's just
hanging.
hanging out
and dangling.
there in midair.
Yeah.
It looks like a big needle. That's. I need to. I probably ought to do a little video, a little short.
That would be
post it.
cool. I think you folks would enjoy seeing
Yeah.
it. Team Lynch says it is 30 there in Jersey.
Oh, wow.
Bikini weather.
Yeah. Not, but I'm way. Oh, I. Everyone is just done with the cold, and here, I mean, I'm done with it. It's
Yesterday evening, we were watching the comings and goings while it was snowing, and this dude went down the street on his bicycle. And then he turned on the brick street, and then he went down the alley. And I don't know if he was trying to do a donut or what, but the next thing I know, you seen both legs just somersaulting in the air. And I said, oh my gosh,
If I
Robert.
would have had a camera and filmed that, that would have been funny. As
He
hell.
pushed the
People
bike
would
from
have-
then on.
Yeah, he was pushing it after
I think he might have been a little tipsy.
Oh my God. That was hilarious. And dummies out here trying to ride bicycle on these iced up streets is, I'm sorry.
Well, if it's all they got, their only transportation,
Well,
they need a
hey,
pack
my
of smokes.
foot, I be walking before I get out here on a bicycle in this
Thanks, bad
slush.
idea.
In this slush and this ice and these roads. Of course, it's the side streets, so they're not cleaning them.
Right.
And so they got 6 inches of ice and snow on them.
No.
And them out there trying to ride a little bike with little bicycle tires that wide. Well, it served him right. I'm sorry. I wished I'd have been filming it. That would have went viral. People will laugh their ass off.
It was funny, just those
It
those
just-
two legs. His two legs just.
So yeah.
Team Lynch says Kathy just bought a new bathing suit. I tried to talk her into wearing it. Keep talking, Tim. She might do it.
So, yeah.
The good thing about the snow is because I see
we was watching this evening that was Maine Dirt Sweepers, wasn't it? And the girl had the PBR can.
yes.
And I said,
yes.
well,
hey, I'm Zaxxon.
I was drinking PBR tonight. So, yep,
as I was
PBR.
saying, Tracy was talking about they got some much needed rain. That's a good thing about the snow because we've had such little rainfall over the summer and fall that the snow helps. That's for sure with that.
Hey, I'm Zaxxon. Thanks for stopping by. Did we say hi to Kay?
I said hello to Kay.
I bet I didn't say hello to Kay. Hello, Kay. I'll model it for you. Oh, God. Now, see, I just got that video, and now it's burnt into my eyes. Now I'll have to look at the sun tomorrow for a while. Couldn't get that out of my eyes. Think about Pat in the bikini.
Well, I've just got a weenie dance on my mind. So,
hey, I remember the weenie dance.
Yeah, Kay's digging it.
I need to bring that weenie dance back and do that in a short.
Yeah, you maybe you should do that.
Refilm that and recut it, and yeah, that was hilarious. I'll never forget that as long as I live. That was the best.
But whenever you're staying inside, everyone knows when the weather is
frightful,
cold, and the weather is frightful. But the fire is so delightful. Sometimes it's hard to find things to pass the time. Robert and I got the old Jenga out yesterday.
Oh gosh, yes. Because we've been going through boxes as we're bringing from the house, because we brought another load there the other day from the house.
Thursday.
Yeah. And so we were sitting down there going through them, and there was the Jenga. So yeah, we got out, and I thought, oh man, we were at first game was, and then I messed it up. It was gone. I lost that one.
He always wants to take one of those.
I was just thinking about Kay's dance the other day.
If you want a good laugh, that's something to think about it, Tracy.
You go back and watch that video. It's way back in the archives, but it's still there.
It's there somewhere.
Yeah, I don't even remember what the name of it is. It was when we was down there in Virginia, and I don't even know the title of that video.
Let us know how that goes, Richie, and what the name of it is and when it comes out.
What is it?
He's been riding his next passing the time.
Yeah.
Kay's digging it, says you're no longer in your hidden cove.
Nope. Coves. It's out there, but we're not there. No.
We go back a couple times a week to grab a load of this and that.
Keep grabbing stuff. Of course, look, it's just typical Clark's. Let's move.
Gypsy
at the
in our blood.
Worst time of the year. Let's do it when there's a winter storm going on.
Yeah.
And of course, we talked about this last week, but
yeah, we did.
Yeah, we're slowly getting things here. We've just about got the storage room cleared out.
Yep.
But we're still downsizing as like I said, we're still going through boxes and saying, okay, do we need this? Do we not?
Sometimes, as we said, it's hard to make that decision, but you do and go on.
Yeah, I made a couple of big decisions there yesterday to get rid of some stuff that I just it's got to go. I don't have any family to leave it to, and if I did, they wouldn't want it. So,
yeah,
I
know.
I mean, people might think I'm being,
Bad Ideas is kind of weird hearing everyone speaking through my new Deadpool plush speaker. We love Deadpool.
I love Deadpool.
Always a laugh.
That's you just if you have I don't know. Some people don't like stuff like
that.
I
know you have to have an open mind about.
You do have to have an open mind. You cannot watch movies like that and judge and get offended. I mean, you just have to laugh your ass off at it. And
bloomers up.
I mean, I love stuff like that. You got to realize I was raised on Richard Pryor, Robin Williams, and guys like that. And back in the day when it all was, they just said it all. So, and watching Archie Bunker and the Jeffersons and
Sanford
it's
and
just
Son.
words. There ain't, honestly, I don't know what would truly offend me.
Hmm.
I mean,
Well,
because I'm kind of
I'm not going to hit on that subject, but there are certain subjects that do offend me based on how people word things.
Yeah, but to each his own. Truly.
But everyone has their own beliefs, and I understand that.
Because, hey, who am I to judge?
Hey, Luger 8, we were just watching you guys today.
Yes, we did.
It's good to see you and Tyler. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, because we're still playing.
She sneezed.
We're still playing catch up with everyone, guys.
Yes, we are.
You know, we got to watch several videos this evening.
Yes,
I got
we
to sit
did.
and watch several. It was nice to sit and watch people that I haven't got to watch in a while. So.
Tracy, speaking about all those shows, and I know what I'm getting ready to say doesn't pertain to comedy, but we've been watching the episodes of the $6 Million
Man. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, some of them. I mean, when you were a kid watching those, it was so exciting and adventurous. But now that you look at it when you're 55 years old and you're like, God, that is so boring. But I still enjoy it.
Man. I love seeing the bloopers that you don't catch. Like today we was watching and you seen this guy's head.
Yeah.
They were, I don't even remember what episode it was, but they were rock climbing.
That's when he found his father.
That was, when his father was the plane that they found crashed in the over there close to China, and his father had flown it and supposedly deserted. And they were climbing, and Melissa was like, "What was that moving there at the bottom of the screen? It looked like a rock moving." And I was like, "I didn't see that." So we backed it up. And I said, "That's someone's head." They were wearing like
it looked like a rock because it blended in with the colors khaki.
It was It was like a golfer's hat.
Yep.
But it was khaki collar, and they were standing there, and you could see their head moving. And I was like, "That's someone's head standing there."
Although now the $6 Million Man, those first few episodes, their theme song. To me, it was a little cheesy.
If you actually, I like the first, I guess they were like pilot episodes. Yeah, it was like
I Love Bionic Woman.
70s disco music sounded. Yeah, I mean it was. And then we was watching one where he was climbing up the hill, and I was like, "Melissa, did you see them rocks falling uphill?" I said, because that scene was reversed. So I backed it up, and I was like, "Now watch that rock fall up." I said, "He's supposed to be climbing up," but I said, "He's climbing down."
Kung Fu was great,
and I said, so they reversed that, and I said, "That rock's falling up." But it's been hilarious. I love watching
all the old stuff
from when we were kids.
Truly
we have the old Land of the Lost,
Sanford
and Son, the Addams Family. We have a lot of them old television shows that.
Hey, Colleen, good to see you.
Lucky Duck Digger. Hey, thanks for stopping by. We're just hanging out here in the corner and talking whatever.
Absolutely. I don't know if you want to talk about that right now and show them or what we've been working on just before we went live. Yeah, marbles.
Oh, right now. I've done lost my marbles finding marbles. But yeah, here was
MacGyver. Yes, Cynthia. Me too.
A project we worked on this evening.
He thought he had given away the bubblegum machine.
I thought I'd give my bubblegum machine away, but Melissa found it in a tote yesterday.
Yep.
So today we sat and filled it full of marbles, and we got one right there. And so that was a project today, and that's going to go back there.
Those were marbles that belonged to Robert's mom and dad. So some of them are just, of course, cheapy marbles, but they're marbles and they look like gumballs.
Yeah,
so
that's what I wanted. I wanted to go for the kind
there's some bigger ones,
gumball look.
Yeah.
And so
I like the ones that look like peppermint candies. Oh, I love them too.
Oh, we are marble crazy right now. I think a lot of we got Richie and everyone's done went marble nuts.
I done forgot how many marbles was it that you found last year, Richie? Was it up in the 80s, or am I wrong on that? Because you just recently.
We're just trying.
We've got a cup that we have found while out dump digging and metal detecting. Yeah. And so we put the cup in a jar, and then we're going to start the cup for 2025.
That was up there. That's got my marble finds that we find.
Yeah.
From metal detecting or dump digging. And I'm like, you're probably like, metal detecting. Yes, we have found marbles while digging a target.
Everyone knows about that. Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, we're just trying to find something to put marbles in. We've got marble. We still got that whole what's that thing called? That cast iron pot. Dutch oven.
Dutch oven.
Still got that Dutch oven full of marbles that we're going to have to find glass jars to put them in.
Richie says 200 to 300 last year and then 108 this 2024.
Wow, that's awesome.
Oh, I would. I could dig marbles,
but I can dig them.
I love finding them. Oh, because they just, of course, you ain't expecting it because you know you're metal detecting or dump digging. You're hoping for a marble.
That's the ones I find the best is when you're digging a signal.
Yeah.
There's no marble.
They're in the machine.
Yeah.
Some of them are cracked.
I think that's the best marbles is the one you're not really looking for them, but then you find one.
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kelly and I dig for marbles. Yeah. Oh. You all have found some awesome places to marble.
Yes.
Dig. That is for sure.
And I get jealous, Richie. I'm honest about that. I get jealous.
This season has been our slowest. We have not been able to get out to the home. We've got the video Monday will be our first home site hunt, and we have not been able to get back out to the home site since. And I figure we're not going to be able to until it's February. Honestly probably going to be February or March before we can get out and actually start doing some home site hunting. And then we're going to have to double time it and to try to get some of these sites in that we're wanting to hunt. And we're liable to go back and just revisit some of the older sites and re-hit them again.
Yeah. Because you always find because, hey, you do.
All it takes is a half of an inch swing to miss something.
And you guys, you realize that when you're swinging, you have this pizza wedge,
basically,
and it just takes that little slice to miss something.
So then you can go back,
depending on how it's laid,
change a direction, and be like, "Oh wow!" And here you've hunted that place a million times, but truly, some places are not ever hunted out.
Yeah. Richie's on the board for 2025 with one marble so far. Oh,
I tell you, our 25 is not starting off well yet when it comes to metal detecting, guys.
That's okay.
Zip zero, because that video is from 24.
Yes, it is.
When it comes to 2025 right now, we are dead ducks in the water. We're like fish.
Oh, cool, Kay.
We're like fish floating.
Luger 8 says, frozen solid up here. Can't wait until the spring. I'm going into dump digging withdrawal.
I understand.
We understand. We do understand.
Because and I didn't realize, I know they was talking, we're supposed to have a bad winter, but I thought, they're just blowing smoke, They pretty well hit it, I guess. Yeah. Have to give them a little bit of credit this time. They pretty well hit it.
Yeah, the snowstorm that come in last week, Robert was saying, we're not going to get it. People's just rushing around out to the store.
Well, they were trying to make it out like it was going to be as bad as the ice storm that went through in 2021.
And it was nowhere near it. I think only 100 and some people lost power
here in Huntington. But there was others, but it wasn't as bad as they were building it up. But
Dispatch TV said they found their first marble, green uranium.
The glowing ones.
Individual.
The glowing ones are the
they
nice
are
ones.
just so cool.
Love finding seeing the glowing marbles.
And sometimes you don't know they're glowing until you put that little black
Gotta
light
get the
on
black light on them. Yeah.
them. Hey, Adventures in Michigan with Lisa. Good to
Hey,
see you in that
Lisa.
French toast. Yum,
Oh,
yum.
I like that. Got it. Food. Yeah.
Wow, bad idea. Found 7 rings by eyeballing since Christmas. That's a plus, isn't it? Team Lynch. Nick Molnar, good to see
Hey,
you.
Nick, thanks for stopping by. I'm trying to read.
I've been trying to, and I know.
Melissa just recently started teaching me how to, so
Yeah.
you had to.
Yep.
Mind
Today's
my
weather's brought to you by your local grocery store. That's
Yeah.
right. We didn't
Funny
go to the
thing
store
is,
today, did we?
is you hear all these rumors in the grocery store about how no one has anything, but you go and everything's still stocked.
We've not encountered
I
that
haven't seen
here.
it.
We've heard people talking
But we
about
heard
that it was
people
happening
talking about
at
it, but then you
certain
go to
stores,
that
but
store
we've not-
and it's got
it's stock. Bread's
got
there, plenty,
everything's
milk,
there. So I mean, I don't know where.
eggs. I don't know
eggs
why eggs are so
shot
blooming
up.
expensive.
I mean, yeah, they shot up.
But I did get a dozen of cage-free brown eggs for $3.79.
Some of them are $8-9 a
but
dozen.
some of them
now.
are
I don't know what happened because
You
they
believe
have been
it?
down to what? They have been
Under
down
$2.
Under $2, and man, all of a sudden, man, I guess chickens just all of a sudden got.
Chicken is still
They
pretty
must
much
have
the
started.
same price,
They must
but
have started
which
laying
is
golden
expensive,
eggs or
but-
something, man. Must be something I've missed.
we roasted a chicken today. We were
Yeah, I
going
was
to
going
smoke
to
it, but
smoke that
with
chicken.
snow,
but
we wasn't going to get outside and smoke a chicken.
I couldn't get him rolled. Man, I couldn't find papers big enough to roll him with.
Oh, you dweeb. Goodness. Bird flu, Madison, Maine says. 30 large eggs up in Canada is $10.
Shoot. I don't
Yes,
know how,
they do,
I don't know
Cynthia.
how
Every
much-
last one of them, no matter if
I don't
they're
know how much
small or
they have.
extra large.
What is it? It all come out of a chicken's ass, yeah.
She said chicken's butt.
Oh, well, same thing. You know, ass, butt,
he
anus,
just loves saying words like that, folks. I just
anus, Uranus.
hush, please.
That's a planet.
Yes, it is a planet. Oh, goodness.
Some people's anus is big enough it could be a planet. I've seen enough of them out there at the grocery stores,
And I was the one that brought the
It could
subject
be
up of eggs, didn't I? So I deserve
that's
this.
what they call it. That's what they call an asteroid coming in. 12 for $7.
But you know, when it comes to eggs, when they're just been born,
What is it?
really to make them last longer, you're not supposed to clean them.
Hey, Beard and Risha.
Hey, James and Risha, good to see you. I'm
We're-
glad you
we're
come in
talking
here at
about
the end
eggs
of-
shooting out chicken's ass.
And it's my fault because I was talking
See,
about the price of
you
eggs, and he
come in
starts
and
talking about
You
chicken
come
butts.
in at a good time. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, it's
goodness.
you never know what you're going
sakes.
to
Yeah.
hear.
Richie says, Robert, put down the shovel. What do toilet paper and the Starship Enterprise have in common? They both circle Uranus looking for Klingons. Oh, God. Goodness sakes.
Yeah.
Woo, Lord. But we've been talking about marbles, iron antler, and I tell you what, James and Risha, their last video,
Tell me what.
they had some daggone good finds.
Well, tell us all about it.
I don't have to tell it all about it. People can go over and watch their video and see it for themselves.
Yes, they did.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jim Steele.
Yeah, Papa.
Robert, you could get rich if you could learn to crab eggs. Especially these golden, huh? Hey, Adventures with I Am Papa. Good to see you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yes, we want to thank all 24 of you for stopping in this evening and
hanging out,
which it was. As of last Saturday, like I said earlier, we hadn't really planned on doing another live stream this soon, but
weather was bad, so we
if
thought,
he continues acting up, we might not
as
do
well-
another
we
live
might as well
stream.
go
What do you
live,
think, guys?
hang out with.
I'm gonna get that frying pan out or that big old
You ain't gonna do no
rolling
such thing.
pin.
You ain't gonna do no such thing. All she's gonna do is this.
Now listen.
This. Now listen. What we gonna listen to?
I think
we gonna listen to some music.
Richie told you to put that shovel up.
I would suggest not trying them. Oh,
Demoed a preserved duck egg.
I know we've had duck egg where we fried.
Yeah, but now turkey eggs we've ate more so of those.
But
than
I've
duck.
never ate nothing that was like preserved or anything.
Adventures in Michigan with Lisa is asking, is that the Garrett hung up on the wall back there?
Yes, it is, Lisa.
Oh, you missed that story, Lisa.
Well, I can recap.
Oh, he's going to recap. Let's see how much of it he recaps.
This is, we had talked about trying to find a good wall hanger. Well, this is what I ended up getting, and they are made by Ozark Trail.
And it does a good job.
And it is a kayak paddle clip.
See you, Tracy. Thanks for joining us.
And I was saying that
you have a blessed night.
Most detector unit, your cuff up
biscuits
there,
warm, yes.
and on the back of it, you have that little V, and where this will sit flush up against the wall, and your detector will not sit flush against the wall. You just need a little bitty square block of wood to put back there behind it, so it'll sit out, and then it'll pop right in there. And like I was saying, it holds the AT Pro. So, and it'll hold basically any detector. If you're looking for something to hang your detector on the wall, because we have been going through hell trying to find.
Yes.
Because I found that one and have never been able to find another one like it. And then trying to find something else to replace it that looks good. Like I said, without just buying one of them metal 2-prong things that stick out like that.
Yeah.
So, yep. And that was almost $4, 3 something at Walmart.
Hey, Metal Detecting Adventure Time.
That was yep. And they fit in. Like I said, you can see Melissa's AT Pro is hanging there perfect with it. So, yeah.
And if my AT Pro will stay hung up, if it will hold it because it's so heavy.
Yeah, because
then that's a good.
Anyone that's swung that thing knows that it.
That's how come my right arm is a Popeye arm, and then this arm here is a bird arm. So
have you all seen? Oh my God, I cannot wait for this movie to come out. Have you all seen the previews and the trailer to Popeye the Sailor Man? And it's a horror movie where he's this psychotic murdering. Because the spinach factory had something happened, like a radiation leak, and spinach got poisoned, and so now this guy's Popeye and it looked freaking great.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait either
until that movie comes out. We love horror movies. If you all have not seen Terrifier 3.
Don't
go get Terrifier 3. I know I read people throwing up, people walked out the first 10 minutes of the movie, and I watched the first 10 minutes of it, and I'm like, oh, that's great. That is freaking great.
But
is Pluto the good guy then? I don't know. The trailer to it was just so fast paced and is crazy. So
Richie says it sounds like the books he writes.
But yeah.
Cynthia says her detectors are on a gun rack. That is a good idea, Cynthia.
Yep.
That is
a good one.
That is a good one.
Yep, definitely a good one.
Yep.
Because I don't know what other people use to hang their detectors up
You
with.
know what? That's something.
So I mean,
Really?
really, honestly, I don't. That's
We've not really talked about, and I've not seen anyone else talk about it.
Now,
They
see-
may have, but hey, headed to the creek. Good to see you.
when we was out at the Cove, out there at the shop. When we had the shop, I just had them, the little prong.
Those walls didn't matter
It
because they
didn't,
were.
really. But here, I wanted something more nice that didn't look so
Yes, Kay.
hickish more. So, but those are not. And like I said, it's once you have it up there and your machine hanging on it, you really don't see it.
You don't.
So it's.
I mean,
you see the machine hanging there, but you don't really see this because it's not too much bigger than the shaft is, and the way it sits, it's perfect. That is a perfect little machine metal detector holder for your wall. I mean,
we have got 31
people watching.
Great
oh my goodness,
people out there watching us.
Thanks, guys, for stopping by.
Yes,
it's good to see all of you all hanging out here. It's good to be back.
It is.
It feels good.
33 now. Wow.
Feels
Thank
good
you guys.
being back here in the new command center.
Yeah.
Kind of I can't say new and improved Clark's Cove because there ain't nothing new and improved about it.
Let me tell you what. Does the word polish a turd mean anything? Or phrase, rather?
Yeah, you can't polish a turd, guys.
It is what it is. Adventures in Michigan with Lisa says she uses those Velcro straps with a lanyard and hook them on a hook that she has spaced out on a board by a plug to charge it all with. Another good idea.
Okay.
See, our brains aren't crafty.
Well, if I think of something, then go to get it and I can't find what I'm looking for. So that's the thing.
Hey, keep digging, metal detecting. Good to see you.
That's what gets you so frustrated.
It is frustrating.
Go to find something and can't find it, what you're looking for. I mean, that happens so much. It's just, and then they have all of these big stores that's supposed to carry everything you want, but funny how you go in them and they never have what you want.
Only one store will carry the product you want. You go into 4 others, the same store, and they.
Okay. Prime example, guys. Here's another prime example. I don't know if you all have seen the advertisements for these new ceiling fans that just screw up into a regular light bulb socket. And they have
old-timey style socket.
It's just, and
basic.
They have a ceiling fan and the light with them. Okay. I found one at, what was it? Family Dollar.
Family Dollar.
Over in Chesapeake, Ohio. I got one to put down in our basement here because it's just got the regular screw and bulb light fixture. So I got one. Works great. It's got a little remote control on it. It's $20. It's got 3 light levels: bright, medium, low. 3 fan levels: slow, medium, high. Works great. I mean, that little freaking thing. I was like, it's about time someone finally come up with a cool, easy to install ceiling fan for small areas. Walmart carries them too that actually have the paddle. But this one is more like you have the light on the outside and the fans on the inside. So I'm like, I told Melissa, I said, I want to get a couple more of those. So we stop over here in Huntington at every damn Family Dollar there is. And not a one of them had.
And he's not lying.
And that's no lie. Not a one of them. So I went back over to Chesapeake and had to go back over there to get them, and went ahead and got me 2 of them. But I mean, if one store, why can't the other stores carry them? If one, I cannot, I do not understand that, guys. I mean, I'm sorry, call me old fashioned, whatever you want to call me. I don't care, but I feel that if one Family Dollar carries it, they should all freaking carry it.
You would think they'd all, but it just doesn't work that way.
That drives me insane.
It drives him insane. Oh, he'll rant and rave and rant.
Please. It's 2025. I mean, have we not advanced any more that I cannot go to Family Dollar and get something
Family Dollar
that I want?
I don't know if all of you are familiar with Family Dollar. All of you all have them in here.
It's like
Dollar General.
You got Family Dollar, you got Dollar General,
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. Now you got, what is it? The new one that's GM. isn't it? Or
Uh,
GD or Market. It's like GD Market.
I'll have to
That
think.
don't sound good, but it's something like that. I'm like
DG, Dollar General.
DG, yeah, DG, not GD.
Yeah.
DG
Yeah.
Market. But I mean,
Amethyst says she paid $6
hey,
for a
Amethyst.
dozen of regular classic eggs. See,
Yeah.
we was talking about that.
Yeah, the eggs went up.
Eggs went up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cold weather, I guess. They're smolting.
They's talking about some sort of bird flu.
I'm going to the GD Market.
Keep digging.
GD Market took over all the Rite Aid stores here.
Okay.
Yeah. But it is. It's. I'm sorry. I find myself sounding so much like my dad all the time. It gets scary because I'd sit and listen to him do the same thing. He would get so agitated that he'd go to a store to get something and then go back and it wouldn't have, or go to another store that was the same and it not have it. I mean, he would.
It is frustrating.
I was like, man, I sound like my dad sometimes. I'm at that point in life. Yeah, start turning into your parents.
Amethyst says, "Good evening, everyone. Sorry, I'm actually cooking an egg making a classic."
Yeah.
I don't know what you're making with that egg,
It
Amethyst.
sounds good. It's egg.
It's anything with egg.
And hopefully
is
it has bacon with it. Because if it don't have bacon, then you
cheese.
Cheese. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, bacon in the air fryer.
Oh.
We've
talked about this before some time ago, but bacon in the air fryer is.
And now I'm seeing where everyone's doing their eggs in the air fryer.
Have any of you all put an egg in the air fryer?
Have you all just put an egg in the air fryer yet and tried that like a
Tell us
poached
about
egg?
your
But
air
I'm
fryer
going
experience.
to put
Do's
an
and
egg
don'ts.
because I've seen on YouTube video where they're putting eggs.
That
in,
sounds good, Cynthia.
Air fryer and hard boiling them like that. So I'm going to try one. If it explodes, it explodes. But
yeah,
I'm going to try it.
Hey, eggs make a mess if they explode, and
you got to crack.
On
If
top
you want to make an
stove.
omelet, you got to break some eggs. So
yes,
that's how the old saying goes.
That's how it goes.
Oh, and we're drinking. We found our old Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
From 2001. Our old Lord of the Rings chalices from McDonald's.
Let's see. Mine is
yours is
Eowyn,
and mine is Gandalf.
Gandalf.
So that's what we're.
Yeah.
They
used to have bases that lit up.
Actually has the base on it, but the light.
Oh, I love.
And it had a little red light that would turn on and light up the glass. Now we'd actually somewhere still have a couple of them bases that's still in the plastic because we had the whole set.
Yeah.
And
Nick Molnar says my wife does everything in the air fryer.
Yeah, we use our air fryer for.
What was it? We tried something. Good night, Team Lynch.
Thanks for stopping by, guys.
Take care, Tim and Kathy.
See you guys Sunday evening.
Yep. What was it though we did fix in the air fryer? I mean,
tater tots were awesome.
Tater tots did well, but when we first got the air fryer, we were experimenting and we tried something zucchini boats, and I did not like them.
Yeah, some things we have, but all in all, I love that air fryer, man. Air fryer,
chicken thighs are. Oh, I love
air fryer and the smoker.
Are
my two best ways to cook.
Yeah.
Is the air fryer and the smoker. Definitely.
Nick, you should watch Lisa's Adventure in Michigan with Lisa, her French toast.
Yeah.
Today or vid. I could smell it here.
Oh, I could taste it. Oh. But yeah.
Yep.
Tater tots was good in the air fryer.
Speaking of tater tots, Friday evening.
We ordered tater tots from Domino's.
Had a pizza delivered.
That was good. That was last night.
That was like. Oh,
you said Friday.
What did I say Friday? It was last night, as if it was days ago.
It was
last night. And we ordered loaded tots, bacon cheddar, and then they had Alfredo sauce
Night,
on top
Kay.
of them.
You
Yeah,
have a
good night, Kay.
hon.
And we ordered a pizza, and now that was
fun.
It was
That
fun.
girl come in the house and we stood there and talked for about 10 minutes because I was painting a table, an old table that, oh my gosh, I remember playing under this table when I was a kid. My mom and dad had it, and it was kind of octangular shaped.
Okay, no fried okra.
About 3 foot tall, very nice woodwork carved, kind of, I don't know how to explain it, ornate. And my mom and dad had that table for, like I said, I can remember it from the time I was about 5 years old. And after they passed, then me and Melissa took that table. It had been sitting down there in the barn for what, honey? Since 2013, probably.
Roughly, yeah.
And we brought it up there in the house there at the Cove. And by the time I brought it up there, it was in such bad shape from sitting in that. But it still held the lamp, and we cleaned it up, and I tried to fix it up best I could. Well, when we moved here and we brought that table, and I said, I am not getting rid of that table. I know it looks like you could just, most people would say, throw that thing on the wood pile and burn it because that's what it looked like.
It's a little rickety.
I took it, and I told her, I said, just wait till I'm done with it.
That sounds good. Adventures with
so
Iron Papa.
I cut it down, cut some of the height off of it. And
that little saw thing you got.
Yeah, that little saw thing.
It works pretty daggone good.
Put it back together, painted it, did some touching up. Oh, man, it turned out to be the coolest looking little table. And I've got my stereo sitting on it. And I know a lot of people today stereo because everyone's music. But yes, I am still one of those that have the big CD player, the receiver, the speakers, old school. I'm just, that's me. But it worked perfect. Got my receiver sitting on it, my CD player sitting on it, and it just looks, you wouldn't think it. I told Melissa, I said, I wished I'd have done a video on it, a before and after, because it turned out so well.
It was a nice project.
And it was a good little project. Before and after. And I should have done a before and after on it. And I was working on it last night when the pizza girl stopped by, and she was like, "What are you?" I was like, "I'm working on this old." She's like, "It's nice," because I painted it black, and then did silver. You'd have to see it, and took silver paint and did some designs.
Had some little,
because it had some little woodwork on it that,
hey, Ronnie Adventures,
I just highlighted with that silver paint, kind of like that ornate object that we found metal detecting, the square metal thing, and I painted it black and then went in and did all the design in the silver. I kind of did that table of the same style, and it really turned out well for the stereo to sit on. I mean, it did. I was so happy to get, because that's me and Melissa. We will, the old saying, I'll drive it till the wheels fall off.
Hey,
and I will try to,
as long as it has a purpose, if it breaks, we try to fix it.
That's like this corner shelf back here. It has been everywhere we've lived,
except Greenbrier.
No, we had. Remember, we were going through the pictures.
You are right. It was
yesterday, and that was in the bedroom at Greenbrier because I had Star Wars stuff sitting on it. And it was at the Brown house. Then it was up at the Cove, and now it's here.
Now it's here.
And I will not get rid of stuff if I can find a room that it goes in and it looks good and it serves a purpose.
Yeah.
Where most people be like, throw that on the wood pile. I want new. Not me.
I'm not one of those. I'm not fancy schmancy.
We're not fancy schmancy.
Use it until the wheels fall off. Exactly. That's about right.
I love finding new life with something old. And that table down there, I was sitting down there just sitting looking at it. Wasn't like, yes, Robert, it looks good. It looks good. It's nice. Come on in here.
to
But
drag him away.
I was just proud of it. I was, because I'm not the best at doing stuff like that. I'm just not a carpenter.
But when he puts his mind to it,
but at times
he does pretty good. Oh, Scott, you just had to say eggs and bacon and okra and French
toast. Sounds good.
You are right, Amethyst. She said
3-year-old can opener.
Yeah.
They don't make like, yeah. You can't find a good can opener no more.
Now, let me tell you, when it comes to can openers, Robert and I don't use one often, but we just got one, the little
hand crank.
We have been through, I don't know how many of those in the past year.
They'll last about
and they're not worth
weeks.
2 cents. They are not. They're worthless as tits on a boar hog.
Can't find a good one. I'm sure they're out there somewhere.
I'm sure there are.
You
but we ain't found them.
Old, like the old timey ones. One of the old. Remember the old metal ones that actually had the. Remember when you used to get orange juice in the metal cans and you had to use like the oil, looked like an oil, or you put the oil, make the little triangle.
Spout. I know what you're talking about, making the little.
Remember those can openers? Now those were good can openers.
They don't make
I
them
tell
like
you,
they used to.
Best thing to do is try to find you one of them Army can openers. The one that pop it down in there and go around the side with it.
Look who just joined us.
Who just joined us?
You look who's on that.
Old Danny boy,
Old Danny boy, just a digging. Talisha, hello, and I love your haircut. It is so sassy looking. I like it.
Yeah, we was watching that. Was that yesterday or day before? I don't remember what
Church
day it was.
Key is what Cynthia's saying. The name of that can opener is.
Yeah, and Melissa was like, "I love her hair."
I do. It looks good. Yep.
Yeah, Melissa's got the skunk. You probably can't see it. But
get away.
Right,
get off.
Yeah, right there. She's got the skunk going on.
I have not made it to the beauty shop.
No,
Lassie needs to go.
She canceled it. Her so.
Well, we were in the moving process, and I said, you know what?
And we got an anniversary coming up next month.
Yes, we do. Yeah. Metal 30. Detecting Adventure in Time, Skunk LOL. Well, I do. If I got a little closer.
30 years next month. Since me and her met.
30. Now, I tell you what, 30. Though, honestly, it just seems like at 30 years.
It's been 70. Honestly, it feels like
what? You're a horse's ass. You really are. Now, I'm sorry. Please forgive my language. How often do y'all hear me say stuff like that? But he earned it. Did he not, Cynthia? He earned it. Jim Steele, if you're still there, he earned it. Richie, he's still using that shovel.
The longest 70 years I've ever lived.
Thank you, Cynthia. I knew someone had sympathy for me. That skunk spot worked for Bonnie Raitt. Yes, you are right, Lisa. Nick Molnar, he deserved. Oh. You know what? The shed would be a good place for him because he would freeze.
Oh my goodness! Yes, but 30 years next month.
Jim Steele.
It's hard to believe.
Jim says, Melissa, that's just knowledge showing through. My mother, when she first started going gray, it was right through here. Yeah. Knowledge. He's getting a hoot out of that, Jim. Knowledge. Do you hear him over here mumbling under his breath?
That's brain matter seeping out through the top of her head.
At least I have one.
Hey, I ain't saying, hey, look at me. I ain't saying a word, man. Mine done
lost. Well, take that hat off again. Take it off.
What? There ain't nothing up there.
Don't you all see that getting white? Look at that.
Man, it's a sad story up there, man. It is. That chapter's.
Oh goodness!
Chapter been read and forgotten about. Days of.
You know what, Jim Steele? The cast iron skillets. I have brought my small skillet that I do a small thing of cornbread in. Then the next one, and then one big one. But all the great big one that I have, they're still at the Cove.
The what one? Do that one more time.
The great big one that I have. Now, what's so funny about that?
Well, I don't know how that describes an iron skillet.
It's a big skillet. That's the only way I can describe it. Oh. Robert is just dying. Now, why is that so funny?
I don't know.
Cast iron is nice, isn't it? Bad idea, lad.
Oh, it is.
It is.
It never wear out. It lasts you, your kids, their kids, and their kids if they treat it right. I mean, it would. That stuff lasts forever.
It does. Now, my problem is this. Oh, Cynthia answered that so well. It's the one made for your head, Robert. Oh, Cynthia. I couldn't have said it better myself. Goodness sakes. But getting back to the cast iron. Sometimes when I bake cornbread, sometimes it will stick just a little bit in the middle.
A lot just of that's because we just don't use them enough.
And I probably don't use enough oil, bacon grease, whatever. I don't use enough.
I'm going to tell you the truth.
Hey, Main Dirt Sweepers, good to see you, Becca.
Is because we don't use lard.
We don't use lard.
Truly,
I use canola oil more than anything. Then bacon grease is close
bacon
second.
Grease and lard for your
But I know
cast iron
to make it good and that extra crispy crust on the bottom. Lard, yes.
And
Adventures in Michigan with Lisa says they make a great deep dish pizza.
Yeah.
8 Dutch ovens and tons of skillets and other stuff. I love my cast iron where it makes cornbread sticks that looks like ears of corn.
Ears of corn, yes. I love
cornbread sticks.
Yeah, I like that cast iron.
And I've got one that's round in wedges, individual wedges, but those corners, that's what I'm trying to get at. Those corners, it's so hard to keep them clean. And my mother always told me, she said, whatever you do, do not use soap on your cast iron. If something stuck, she would put water in it and set it on the stove and let it boil loose and then wipe it.
We have Dutch oven.
Yes, Main Dirt Sweepers. Skillets, I'm sure it is.
What weird conversation. Hey, at least you didn't come in on the what was the one? Oh my gosh, when we were talking about the chicken butts. Yeah.
Let's don't.
We won't even go back there.
If they want to, they can rewatch it.
Yeah, you can rewatch
it. Yes. But I love baking cornbread in an iron skillet. To me, it is the bomb. Mm-hmm. Now, I know a lot of people put sugar in their cornbread, and to me, that would make it stick in an iron skillet. So I never put sugar in mine. I don't even put an egg in mine. Oh, Danny boy, who
smacked him right in the forehead?
I'm sure it was a big goose egg because you know an iron skillet to the head, you could kill somebody.
I mean, really, you could kill someone with an iron skillet. It's like in fried green tomatoes, man. She whacks that dude, pow, and then they cook him up and eat him, barbecue him. Needing
secrets in the sauce,
feeding to the sheriff, police officer.
Yes, so the story goes.
Secrets in the sauce.
Adventures in Michigan with Lisa says I put coconut in my cornbread and smother with grape jam when it's done. I've never tried that. Now that is something I've never heard of, but I would like to try.
I wouldn't. I'm sorry. Coconut, man, I like coconut, but the consistency of coconut. I love the taste, but it's the consistency. I mean, you can chew on coconut for 2 days.
I love coconut, but yes, you
can find a piece. You can find a piece in your tooth a week later and pick it out.
A week later,
and it still have it. It still be crunching.
You're supposed to brush your tooth every day.
Hey, those are real.
I know. I never knocked any of them out.
Works good.
Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla Glue works even better. Hey, I've known people that did that.
Glue a
Super
tooth
glue
back
their
in.
teeth back up in their head.
Now, needless to
I
say,
didn't know
since we're
you-
talking about cornbread,
Didn't know
their
you could
cornbread
do
wasn't
that though. But
done in the middle for
Yeah.
doing that.
yeah, their cheese slid off their. The thing of it is, they didn't even have a cracker for their cheese to slide off of.
Oh, Scott, you earned it, didn't you? He said the first time he swore in front of his mom, he said, "What the F is this?"
For
Talk about hamburger helper.
Is it-
She pulled the skillet off the stove and hit me in the head, knocked me out. True story.
Stop me by to hit the light clerks. Hey, Jimmy Lacari.
Jimmy Lacari,
Wow.
good to see you.
It's been a while. we're getting ourselves back into the swing of thing after taking some time off. And
Danny boy, don't get her to do that.
what is it?
He tried to get Talisha to knock his tooth out, but she would end up.
Well, just do like the old time, tie her straight and tie it to the door handle and let her slam the door shut.
Talking to my cousin not long ago. We were
And
sitting
film
around the
it if you're going to
campfire,
do that and film it.
and she was sitting there talking about that she had a loose tooth. Now, mind you, I'm 55 and she's getting ready to be 60 next month.
60.
But she said it was loose. So she had her husband pull it for her, and she did not go to the dentist. Now, you think about that. Amethyst says that sounds really good, but she's never made cornbread. Cornbread is
Cornbread
a
is
Southern tradition.
It's an essential in life.
It is good. Cornbread, pinto beans, and fried potatoes, and sauerkraut and wieners. Oh, no better meal than that. To me. Now, a lot of people probably be like, yuck, sauerkraut and wieners or pinto beans. Pinto beans also called brown beans, depending on where you're from. But yeah, cornbread is awesome. Mexican cornbread, yum, yum. Cornbread salad. If you've never had cornbread salad, you taking care of that, Cynthia, for Jimmy. Sorry about that. Robert stepped away, so I don't know how to do all that.
What are you going?
Jimmy Lacari, he said, no one time me out, LOL, surrounded by mods makes me nervous. He's not blue.
Okay, here.
And Cynthia said, I won't let that happen. I think she's already took care of it. I think she's already took care of it.
What am I doing here? I don't know. Don't say that. Don't say a word.
I won't say a word.
Please.
I won't.
Okay. There we go. Didn't realize why he wasn't.
Type something, Jimmy.
There he is. I got him. Jimmy Lacari. That is a standard mod. And see. You should be blue now.
He should be blue. He is blue.
He should be blue now.
He is blue. You should feel right at home now, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Sorry about that again. I apologize.
Yep. Make your brown eyes blue.
Hey, I used to love that song. Crystal Gale.
Hey.
But yeah, guys, we've still got 23 in the house. Thank you all so much. Does anyone have anything they'd like to talk about? We've talked about marbles, touched on marbles. We've talked about different items to hang your metal detectors with. Talked about cornbread, iron skillets, chicken eggs. Adventures in Michigan with Lisa says, I was going to make banana bread today, but I got tuckered out.
Yeah.
I tell you what, when you're tired, you don't feel like standing and mixing and chopping and cutting.
banana pancakes.
I love banana pancakes.
Are good.
I fixed them 3 or 4 times here recently. They are good. And they're just simple. You just take your regular pancake mix, take your banana, and I only use a half of one for Robert and I because we don't like it real super banana-y. Is that a word, banana-y?
No.
And just mash up the banana. Has to be on the right side.
More banana.
More banana.
Shana banana. Not
Shana banana. Yeah. But anyhow, and just mix it in with your batter and
but I love banana
pancakes are
bread,
great.
especially with you can make the
Put a glaze over it.
brown sugar glaze over top of it.
Yep.
Or just go all out and get cream cheese.
Cream cheese is
and don't buy nothing other than Philadelphia cream cheese.
I buy the off-brand. Robert,
she'll buy off-brand sometimes. You can't do nothing with off-brand cream cheese. And I'm not promoting Philadelphia cream cheese.
No,
I'm just
it is
saying,
a good cream cheese.
It's the best cream cheese to do anything with. I mean, it just stays together.
Try that, Lisa.
Yeah. No off-brand. I mean, it's the truth. I mean, granted, great value stuff at times they can hit some stuff pretty good, but their great value cream cheese sucks. Just have to go with Philadelphia.
I love to make cheese balls.
Oh.
And now to me, in a cheese ball, any cream cheese is good because you have to doctor it up with. I used to use the dried beef like everyone traditionally uses with cheese ball.
Bacon.
The last one I made, we put bacon in the air fryer, got it just super crispy where it would just break up real brittle. And then I added that to my cheese ball mix and then rolled my cheese ball in it.
Banana bread with peanut butter.
Maine dirt sweepers. That sounds good. I love a peanut butter sandwich with sliced banana on it.
She thinks she's Elvis.
I know I'm not Elvis.
Oh, thank you very much.
But yes, banana and peanut butter goes great. Folks, you know what?
Ain't nothing but
crying all the time.
You know, Elvis was originally blonde. And Elvis never, ever, ever done an encore.
No, he didn't, did he? So the story goes.
Yep. Never done an encore. He was the king.
Shall I just move out of the way and let him?
You probably ought to before you get hit in the head around it, you know.
Lord.
There's
sausage biscuits with strawberry jam. I love sausage biscuits. I can't say that I have put strawberry jam on a sausage biscuit, but
I have.
I'd eat it. It sounds great. Yes. Maine Dirt Sweepers had an awesome video today. Their premiere.
Everyone had good videos.
Everyone did. Yes.
Everyone always pretty well has good videos.
I love the cows. Ben and Beck, I love the cows. I grew up on a small dairy farm. I know about hand milking. Yeah. Did that when I was young.
Sound effects there. But I'm going to tell you now, warm cow milk is a little rough.
I love fresh churned buttermilk that's warm.
Yes, but warm cow milk is a little rough. I like mine chilled. Sorry, but warm is.
Yeah,
it can be a little funky.
And cottage cheese and all those dairy products. My mother made homemade cottage cheese and butter. They sold milk and butter and
that ever.
She had a cheese press where she'd make her own cheese wheels and dip them in wax.
Stuff you get at the store, man.
We were reminiscing about foods from his grandmother that she used to do. And
her mom was the only person I ever come across that could make biscuits like my grandmother. So when I met her mom, and the first time I ever went out there, and what is it?
Oh, Danny Boy's got a question for
How's a
you.
bull milk? Yeah, you keep
Do a demonstration there, Danny.
You keep milking that bull. See what you'll get some cream.
He's laughing right now. I can see him laughing at Talisha
you
too.
definitely get some cream.
But anyhow,
that cream in your coffee. That's bull cream. It's the best.
forgive us, Lord. Forgive him.
But anyways, what was
We was talking about.
Yeah.
See, you just totally blew my mind.
Well, Danny got me on bull
I know
cream,
it. Look
man.
at that.
So
He's laughing.
I'm sorry.
Someone bring me back to what I was talking about. We was talking about fresh churn butter.
Yes,
And
but her
yes.
her mom made biscuits like my grandmother made biscuits, and they just
her own buttermilk,
Yeah.
her own butter. Lard.
the only
lard.
The only person I ever found made biscuits like my grandmother was her mom.
And
they were the
lard
best.
makes
And you got to use lard. I mean, it's just-
daggone good biscuit. They're so tender. The crust on the bottom is so just brown and crunchy.
bull milking is done very carefully. Yeah.
Okay, is that Ben or is that Becca? Oh Lord! Now Robert used to help my dad years ago with
Oh man, when they used to
making steers.
when
Is that
they
what
would, when they would clamp their testicles,
neuter whatever?
I mean, they had these big look like they did this right here.
Robert was a holder,
and we put them calves in
and the
that
stanchion.
stance, and I'd get up there and stand.
Yes, Cynthia.
And keep them, put my foot on their back to keep them from kicking too much. But hey, man,
I'd kick too if that was being done to me.
Damn straight I'd kick. Kick, scream, and
Robert's been chased by a bull one time on a 4-wheeler. Not the bull wasn't on the 4-wheeler. Robert was. Let me explain that.
Yeah, the bull on the 4-wheeler.
Yeah.
Oh man, that son of a bitch was mean. He was. I watched that bull get hit between the eyes with a big metal pole, and it didn't phase it, man. It just got me. It just made it mad. That thing was crazy, and it would attack you on the 4-wheeler. It chased me clear across the top of that ridge that one day. It was, that thing was nuts, and it probably weighed. I'd hate to say, because that thing was huge. I'd hate to say how much that bull weighed. I wouldn't want to. I was not going to want to tangle. I didn't want to tangle with him.
Jim Steele asking Main Dirt, is that experience talking? Talking about milking bulls. Yeah, very carefully.
Yeah.
But Cynthia's right. Lard makes the best pie crust.
Go smack one on the ass one. To sneak up behind him, smack him on the ass one time. See what happens.
Oh, goodness sakes.
Yeah. Smack that bull. Smack him and then milk him. You end up with a horn up your
Oh, but you know, farm life it's an experience.
Yeah.
When you're doing it
I'm done.
to sustain
I'm
your
done
own
with
way of living.
Done with the country living, guys. Sorry. Been there, done that.
Yeah.
20 years of it. I'm done. I'm back in the city
Time
now.
for a change.
Back in the
isn't
New York groove.
it?
Yeah. Back in the New York groove.
Now, who sang that?
Tell me who sang it.
Someone out there. Yes, oh, Danny boy, we need more farms.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Don't get me wrong. I love the country, guys. I love living in the country. It is good living, but like we talked, you got to start realizing that you get older, and when you don't have family, And things are getting too hard, Ace, really.
Cynthia's right.
Yeah, but who originally sung that song?
Oh, gosh. Do I know this answer? No.
You should, because I have told you.
Maybe so.
And I might even be wrong. Rocky Mountain Oysters. Yeah. I've never had Rocky Mountain Oysters.
I haven't.
No. No, I have 8 pig's feet.
No, we haven't had them. Dirt clod.
And I have.
I would try them.
I
Got
have
choked.
8 rhino beetles. But yeah.
Uh-huh. I was going to say something. I was always interested
Being
in
around
bees.
big cow field, you get used to the smell. And yeah.
I love fresh honey.
Yeah, fresh honey. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what we still have, fresh honey from the neighbor, and we'll definitely go back out when it's time for honey to come into
spring and fall.
Spring, yeah, definitely go back and get some.
Yep.
Even though they say, now I'm sorry, I have to disagree. They say if you eat local honey, it will help with your allergies. But we eat our local honey, and it does not help.
We still have allergies.
And we eat honey almost on a daily basis, somehow, some way.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, we
I've always wanted to try, and fried is the only way that I could eat them. That's like oysters. The only way I can eat an oyster is fried.
I can't eat oysters no more because I got sick off oysters one time, and it sickened me for life. I didn't even think about them, and I start getting.
He does. He does.
You know, it's like it's like one of those times you get that so drunk off that one drink, and you're like, you'll never drink it again, and you don't. And that's that one food that I got sick off oysters one time, and I will not eat them. And I used to love oysters.
Oh, I love oysters.
And clams.
Yes, we always put honey in our tea.
Yeah, honey.
Oh, I love clams.
Honey and green tea.
Uh-huh.
With apple on the side, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, honey and green tea is one of the best things you can.
Never had mountain oysters, but I have had sea urchins. I've never.
Oh, we've ate a lot of stuff out of the ocean,
nope.
But I don't think I've had sea. Or, I love octopi. And
Danny Boy says rice has become that way with me. I look at them and I swear I see some moving. Hey, Danny Boy.
Yeah.
When you see rice moving,
it might not be rice. That's protein though. It's just protein. You gotta think of it like that.
Oh Lord, I hope I don't see my rice move.
Worms and stuff, and it's just protein.
I love rice. I do.
We had rice today.
We had rice today with vegetables and
rice
roasted
and
chicken. Yeah. I love rice cooked like as a breakfast cereal. Add brown sugar and butter.
That is
milk.
Good.
It is.
Sweetened rice is good.
Yep. Rice pudding.
Melissa, if you want to try fried young skunk, it is great. We've heard that before. I've never.
Jim Steele, you may have said that before, but skunks are so pretty.
You know what? You can have seconds in my thirds, Jim.
I'd be afraid someone would cut that.
I'm sorry.
Stink sack open.
If I was starving, you can have the skunk.
Well, you might change your mind if you was starving, if it was fixed right, but
it'd have to be.
You couldn't smell it.
Daggone. You'd have to have some garlic on it or something. Let me tell you, some Italian seasoning.
Danny Boy says it all started with him when he went to an all-you-can-eat China buffet on
shrooms. Yeah, that probably do it. And I know we're not talking stuffed shrooms either. Mozzarella cheese.
Oh, I love rice pudding. It's been a long time. I've been wanting to fix some, Lisa, but just haven't. Skunk tastes like it smells. Oh, there's no way.
Well, then you can have it.
Spanish sweet rice. That sounds good, Amethyst.
I'd eat rat first. Cat, dog, horse. Possum.
You know, though, and we have had this subject before. Robert and I, everyone loves to go out to eat. I assume everyone does. I'm sure there are those that don't. But you don't know what you're eating. You're hoping it's what you've ordered, whether it's a chicken or a steak or pork chop or whatever.
Now, I have ate some stuff. I questioned exactly what I was eating. Now, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sure probably all of you out there have had those experiences where you have ordered something from somewhere, whether you're at a carnival or some, where street vendors are out, and you get it because it looks good, it smells good, but then when you're eating it, you're like, man, I'm questioning.
Thanks for stopping by Metal Detecting Adventure Time. Have a good evening.
Questioning whether or not that's truly what I'm eating or not. No, I'm sorry. I have.
We've had gyros before at a.
Oh my God.
And now I don't know
what the hell. I don't know what that meat was.
I think gyros are supposed to be mutton or lamb. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it might have been monkey meat for all I know. I just didn't like it.
I don't know. It might have been.
That's right, Maine Dirt Sweepers. That meat in that gyro was too chewy because I can feel that texture.
I don't
and that's been years ago. That was at Mount Sterling.
Yeah.
Which is
court
just
days.
Court days where the whole town shuts down and vendors, you walk the streets and
it's mainly vendors.
Gyro is baby lambs.
But I
you're welcome, Metal Detecting Adventure Time.
I really
glad you enjoyed
what it was. But I'd rather just go buy a big turkey leg.
And speaking of, when we last bought a smoked turkey leg, how much was that thing? $12? Now you think about that.
Go buy a turkey. For what you buy a turkey leg for? I bought a turkey. I just bought a turkey the other day.
16-pound turkey for 50 cents a pound.
It was $5. It wasn't over $5. $5.50, $6. I paid for that turkey.
It was 16 pounds.
Yeah,
might have been $8. But anyway, rats from the alley out back. Oh gosh, it could have been. And I don't throw food away.
Remember,
I ate it because I just don't believe in wasting food.
Remember movie Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone, where he's froze and they unfroze him in the future, and he's down under the sewer where they were living under the ground, and he's like, "You give me a burger and a beer," and he's like, "I wouldn't eat that." And he's like, "Why?" It's because you see any cows around here? And he's like, "What is it?" She's like, "El Rato." This is a rat burger. Yeah. Best burger I had in years.
I'm sure.
Hey.
Oh.
Yep.
But I guess if you're starving, you just don't know what you
I tell you, I'd eat rat before I'd eat skunk. I'm telling you.
Snake. I've never eaten snake before.
Good.
Have any of you all ever eaten snake? Jim Steele, have you?
No, I'm telling you now. O.D. Cleavers ate snake.
Bad Idea Lab says the Korean street vendor in Seoul fed me Rover before my interpreter showed back up. Actually, it's pretty tasty with all the teriyaki sauce. Jim Steele says dog meat is too stringy. Oh, I don't know.
You know what the secret to is? Milk.
Cynthia says her husband loves fried rattlesnake.
Milk. Milk's the key.
Tell us about how milk is the key when it comes to fixing this.
Well, nothing likes milk better than a rattlesnake. Rattlesnakes see a cow, it'll grab a hold of that and suck it dry.
No.
O.D. Cleaver seen it with his own eyes.
I don't
believe it. He went and bought a milk cow, was taking it home. It fell over. He went around there and looked. There's big 6-foot rattlers sucking on a tit.
I'd have to see it to
You
believe it.
saying no D. Cleaver lied?
I'd have to see it to believe
Yeah,
it.
I'm telling you.
I don't care what O.D. Cleaver
O.D.
said.
Cleaver said it happened. It happened.
Well,
Yeah,
I
see,
beg to
look,
differ.
fried rattlesnake is great. Like I said, milk. Key to it is milk. Same with chicken. I'm not lying. I'm not making up no story here, guys. Chicken. If you want tender chicken, soak it in buttermilk.
that is the truth.
For it don't even matter. Half hour, or however long, but soak
The
it.
longer the better.
The longer the better.
but-
Soak it in buttermilk, man. And then however you fix it. Me, when I soak the chicken in buttermilk, then I roll it in cornmeal and put
Hot
it
grease.
in the oil, and it will come out juicy.
He loves
and
doing
tender.
chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets are the best. Do it like it, and it'll come out tender, juicy, and just. But buttermilk truly is the key to good chicken.
It is. It is. My mother used to take, because they killed their own wild turkeys. I soaked my chicken livers in milk before I cooked them. I love chicken livers.
I like barbecue livers.
But those of you that have ever eaten a wild turkey versus one like honeysuckle or a butterball, there is a big difference.
I'd rather have store-bought
I would rather have store-bought turkey
than wild, because it's stringy.
Wild turkey is stringy.
It really is.
But my mother used to take turkey breast and she would slice it thin and she'd soak it in buttermilk. And then she'd roll it in flour and fry those thin strips, and they'd be brown, and they would be so good. Then she'd make gravy.
But yes, she did.
Put that old mashed potatoes, a big thing of biscuits.
She did.
She made her biscuits.
Great.
Buttermilk
wild turkey.
biscuits.
Wild turkey.
Jimmy LaCari, see ya. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by.
Good seeing you guys. Yeah, goodness, we've been on here for an hour and 41 minutes.
Oh my goodness sakes. Have we been on there that long?
It seems like it's just been 10 minutes, to be honest, guys.
We've kept these people way too long this evening.
Well, hey, still got 20 people in here.
I know we do.
For a while
we'll stick around for a few more minutes. Okay.
See what else we can
talk about?
BS about.
Well, we've talked about various foods, which we always usually get on the subject of food.
Well,
and I know who wants to talk about metal detecting right now? Because the ground is
I want to talk about food. Heck with metal detecting.
But now I have to be honest, talking about metal detecting, I am wanting to get out and get some detecting in, but the weather's just not allowing it.
Sweepers. They say heading out too. Always a good time. Have a good week.
You too, Ben and Becca. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you guys.
Good seeing you all.
Yep. Can't wait for the next video.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, it was good tonight being in their lineup, watching videos again.
Felt like
tonight.
the old times.
Because it has got, we all know. I ain't gotta explain it again because we took some time away.
What do you want, sweetheart?
Oh, she's saying I'm hungry and it's time to go downstairs and fix something really good to eat and bacon and eggs and. There's Annabelle.
Here's Annabelle. Say hi, Annabelle.
Baby.
Say hi, Annabelle. Oh my goodness sakes.
She's doing so well, guys. She to take her and
Treasure Honey, Southwest PA.
She grew up out there on that farm.
Yes, she's known nothing but the farm, as we've told you guys.
Just basically rip her from there and bring her here and move her. She has done so well.
She's done really well.
Yeah,
we bought her a new,
scratch pad.
We bought her a new scratch pad. Well, this is the first one we bought because she's scratched out at the cove on the kitchen cabinets.
Yeah.
And where she always went outside, she had wood and all this, that, and the other to scratch on. But
we've caught her scratching on our table.
I think we told you guys that we took our mantle from the fireplace at the cove and brought it here, and Robert made it into a table. And guess who has been using that? Because it's an old log from an old barn is what it is. And guess who's been using it to sharpen their claws on?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I went and bought her
we said, no.
one of the scratch pad. It's got a couple of balls that she can roll around in it, and catnip you can put on it. And she's
that catnip, man.
Oh man, she gets wild on that catnip. Yep.
She'll take one whiff,
and she's like,
because Robert rubbed it in her nose
I was
more than once. She goes, wow.
She was going nuts over it.
Whew.
She likes it. Good for her glaucoma.
Don't roll, because she's a scratching on one of us back there. Good for her glaucoma.
She's got her card.
She's got. So. Oh, mercy.
So she can use catnip.
You know what, guys?
She can use catnip legally.
I'm just going to drink the whole bottle, not worry about a glass. There we go. Oh,
that's pretty good stuff.
It is good.
And I'm not usually a wine drinker.
I like Reuniti.
Reuniti on ice. Ain't it nice?
Yeah.
Give them a little bit closer shot of your nose there.
Hush. You know what, guys? When he starts misbehaving like this, see, the numbers are dropping, Robert. It's went from 21 to 15 because of you.
They'll be all right.
Goodness. Boogie check.
I'm sure they're going over and watching some other live streams.
Well, they should.
They should.
Yes, they should. They don't have to spend all their time here.
They shouldn't even be over here.
Oh, Danny boy, you're still young.
You're keeping me from my movie I was watching earlier.
I drink that wine by the gallon once a week when I was young.
That'll last Melissa.
Jim still see you.
Pretty good.
Thanks for joining us.
A good hurting on that in past 12 hours. It is good though.
It is good.
She woke up with morning drinking wine.
You know what?
Putting wine in her coffee.
Now, they don't believe that. Quit that. Goodness sakes. I was not putting wine in my coffee. I've not went completely senile yet. Goodness sake. But, you know, if you have your coffee mug, you're sitting around in a meeting or something, just blow on it every so often.
Yep.
Like it's hot.
Yep.
They'll never know if you have wine or whiskey in it. Won't know. Rum. I like rum. Getting back on the cooking thing. I've been wanting to try out potato chip cookies again. Have I told you folks about potato chip
sweet
cookies?
And salty. Yeah, sweet and salty at the same time. You use Lay's potato chips.
Plain Lay's potato chips, one of the little tiny bags.
What's the chips you put
Butterscotch
in?
Chips. For some reason,
they're the best
Cynthia, you and old Danny Boy and Jim Steele would remember if I have showed you all the recipe and talked about potato chip cookies.
Brandy.
But anyhow, you take plain Lay's potato chips, one of the, not the small lunch size bags, but the next size up. Crush them up real thin, and then you take butterscotch chips.
Got an old lady, and her name is Brandy.
That's a song.
Yes, it is.
A verse in a song. And then pecans, flour, brown sugar, butter, pecans.
They're pecans.
And I'm trying to think, there's something else that goes in it, and I just can't remember for the life of me. But they're good. Cynthia says I haven't. I'll dig that recipe up. If I think about it this week, I'll dig that recipe up.
You just had that recipe out the other day.
I had it out the other day.
I said we need to, but we made fudge instead. But we need to make some potato chip cookies. They are awesome, guys. They are. It is one of the best cookies I believe I've ever.
That saltiness
You
of
get
the
that
chip,
sweet and salty,
sweet of the butterscotch chip.
and it is. It's just,
And
they're awesome.
it is. They are really, really, really good. So, what's your all's favorite recipes to fix when it comes to something sweet? It is interesting, Southwest PA.
What is? Oh, sounds it. Oh, yeah.
Sounds interesting. Yes, talk about potato chip
Potato
cookies.
chip cookies, yeah.
Do a video, Melissa. You know what?
Well, we will. Let's go down there and do it right now.
No, I don't have.
Oh,
all
we
the
don't have potato
ingredients.
chips and stuff.
Don't have
do we?
potato chips. Don't have butterscotch chips. No bakes. You know what? What? Okay, no bake cookies. A lot of people refer to them as different things. Have you all heard them referred to as cow pies? I don't know what that noise is behind me. I'm hearing.
It's got to be her.
You know
somewhere.
what? No, it's not. It's a train going by. Hear it? Hear the train?
Yeah, and it's rattling something.
The railroad tracks are.
We're like 2 blocks from the train tracks, and you can actually
feel it shake the house
at times.
Things don't rattle on the wall, but you can
there's
just
something just
yeah.
clanking or something I have up against the wall clanking.
But I love no bake cookies, and the last time I made no bake cookies, they did not turn out so well. They got really hard and crumbly, so I added too much of something or not enough of something else, or cooked it too long. I don't remember.
But fudge turned out freaking awesome.
I was so pleased.
It got down to what, like 10 degrees that night? And that's the key to making fudge. Now, people might not realize that, but the key to making good fudge is to make it on the freaking coldest night it could possibly be, and to set it outside. My mom and dad used to set it on the air conditioning unit, the window unit. And we set it out in the truck.
Yeah.
So that
nothing got in it.
Cat
or two-legged critter didn't take it.
Yeah. So we set it out in the truck in the middle of the console.
What would cause that to happen, Southwest PA?
What?
Whether I was talking about the no-bake cookies, they were just too crumbly. They tasted good. Now, they tasted good, but it was their texture. So I think maybe I cooked it too long.
I don't know. Not enough of something or too much of something. Because, see, my mom and dad, when they would make their fudge, oh, my God.
I love no-bake cheesecake.
I used to witness the most, they get in the biggest shouting.
I can't make them the same
arguments
every time,
because now my mom was the one that did the cooking. My dad would do the griping because she wouldn't get the mixture just right.
He did the stirring and she did the measuring.
If it wouldn't set up, I mean, I've sat and listened to them. Well, whatever you didn't do right, well, why don't you do it yourself next time? That's how they were. But she sometimes would make fudge that, man, it would just be spot on. And then sometimes she'd make fudge and it wouldn't harden. I've watched them put it in the deep freeze and it wouldn't harden. I've watched them try to recook it to get it to harden, and it wouldn't. I don't know what she would do to it that it would not harden up, and he'd get so mad. But think of it, well, he wouldn't do it. He wasn't the cook.
Yeah,
it was her. But it was always her fault that it didn't turn out right. But when she would get it right, and she made it sometimes, and I kid you not, it would be so hard. You'd be like, you'd think you're going to break a tooth. But oh man,
I did the stirring on the fudge, and you have to keep stirring constantly. And Robert,
it's like milking that bull.
Really? Can you not? Ain't that dog died yet? Come on.
We don't have we just have a cat.
Oh my goodness. But my wrist from doing the stirring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We understand.
I know we understand. You was right there next to me.
Yeah.
But Robert was the one flopping the peanut butter in.
I
And
think I put too much peanut butter. It's more peanut buttery, but those daggone chocolate chips, they were Nestle chocolate chips. And of course, you know, when you're cooking stuff, well, you got to taste test the chocolate chips.
Lisa, you got a big laugh. I bet he's still laughing.
But those chocolate chips were not very chocolatey.
They were Nestle,
And they were
semi-sweet,
Nestle.
but yeah, they did taste.
They were.
Cynthia, I swear to Pete, I hope you have a spare bedroom because I may have to come to Georgia.
But they were not very chocolatey. So the fudge is more peanut buttery than it is. But it's good. I mean, it's.
You know what? I'm going to tell
all
you
I got
something.
to say is it's good.
I've not ate a lot of bad food in my time. I really haven't, because I'm grateful for all food that I've ever had. And
that's like my dad. I heard him say she ain't never ate bad food before.
Let's talk about your
my
mother.
mom. We was on vacation one time, guys, and we had went out west, and we was actually in Roswell, New Mexico, where the alien stuff visiting. And we had ate at this little restaurant. It's called the Country Kitchen. And that was the worst food you'd ever ate.
I wasn't there. That was before my time.
I was
not before my time.
13. I was probably 13, 14 years old at the time. And it was the most god-awfulest food you'd ever ate.
What was it, a truck stop?
No, that wasn't the truck
Okay.
stop. It was just a little, like I said, it was called Country Kitchen. It was just a little restaurant. And it was, but my mom was like, well, mine wasn't that bad. And I remember my dad said, well, you ain't never ate no bad food. Oh, she got so hot.
His mother was, she loved food. I'll put it that way politely.
We all love it.
We all love food, but she loved it a lot.
I mean, I'm in love with food at times. I mean, I just can't help it. But she got so, funny. You ain't never ate no bad food.
Oh, his dad.
he
had no filter.
He had a remark for everything. It was funny at times. He'd piss her off, man. It wouldn't take much.
I'm eating cheesy chicken casserole. Okay, explain cheesy chicken casserole. Good. It sounds wonderful.
It's chicken with cheese and made into casserole. So it's probably got noodles in it. And
does it have stuffing?
Maybe stuffing and peas, carrots, stuff like that. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like pot pie.
I love pot pie.
Homemade pot pie.
Yes.
You can't get a good store-bought
now,
pot pie.
I'm going to say, though, KFC
used to have good pot pies.
It's been a while since we've had one, but they used to have a good pot pie.
When they come out with their pot pies,
their crust is really good, yes.
But I love homemade pot pie.
I do, too. That's comfort food.
Yes.
That is comfort food.
Yep. Chicken pot pie, turkey pot pie,
beef pot pie.
Beef.
Mm-hmm.
I like chicken or turkey the best.
I do too.
With a thick
crust.
Thick crust. I mean,
lots of good filling.
Yes, and I like my filling thick. I don't like it runny.
Yeah. Now I like my filling a little
filling
where
like
there's
soup.
a little bit more, not soup.
Like chicken noodles.
It is not, guys.
Yeah,
it's more like a thick gravy. Okay.
Soup. But anyways. Pot pies are awesome.
That walk to the kitchen.
It's about
to get that frying pan.
I thought I should have known better than you was going to go down there and fix something.
I made bacon, potato, mushroom, spinach chowder today. Ooh, don't that sound
spinach
good?
Chowder. Oh, I love spinach and
Old Danny Boy says no. It is
a
a pound of cheese, 2 good packages of chicken fingers, peas, green beans, and corn with cream of chicken.
That sounds good. That does. That sounds good.
Yeah, you are right, Amethyst.
Yeah.
There is a place down the street here.
Fast food restaurant.
And they serve comfort food, but it's fast food comfort food. And they advertise their signs with meatloaf and chicken and dumplings. And I'm like, now why would I want to go there and get chicken and dumplings or meatloaf when I can fix that at home?
Now that's one thing. When I go out to a restaurant, I will not order something that I fix at home. I always order something that
Yeah.
I don't fix here.
We very rarely stop at a hot dog joint. And if we do, it's Hillbilly Hot Dogs.
Yeah.
And you all have seen our videos from there.
Hillbilly Hot Dogs, yeah, definitely. But yeah, when it comes, I will not order something that I fix here. I always order the items that I don't usually get.
Right.
Why do I want to go out and order fried potatoes, meatloaf, and peas when we fix stuff like that here?
Mashed potatoes,
yeah. Mashed potatoes, meatloaf, peas. Yeah. Why would I want to go to a restaurant and get that one?
But I do love a good meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and pizza rolls
that we don't fix here.
Yeah.
And have.
Yeah.
But there's usually, honestly, because me and Melissa love to cook, there's not too much you can go out at a restaurant and order that we don't fix here. I mean, like chicken Alfredo, we'll fix spinach. Alfredo, we'll do lasagna, we do spaghetti, we do fried chicken, we do
Robert's the fried chicken person.
We do smoked chicken, we do boiled chicken, we do baked chicken.
We eat a lot of chicken.
There's shrimp kebabs. And wait, I'm getting off
okay, Bubba gum.
But you all get the gist of what I'm saying. But I always like to try to get the items that we don't fix when we go out to eat.
Cracker Barrel food. The last time we ate at Cracker Barrel, we had Cynthia Swearingen with us.
Yes, we did. We did. That was a good day.
That was a good day.
I enjoyed that day.
Yes.
Can't wait till we do that again.
Yep, absolutely.
Hopefully here.
Hey,
long.
You know what? Summertime will be creeping up on us.
Oh, that's going to be the sad thing. Everyone's wishing for spring.
Everyone is.
And I understand that, guys. Me more than anyone. But truly, we should be thankful for the winter time. It's still a day that the good Lord created.
Yep.
And we should still be thankful even through the winter, even it's hard and a lot of people don't have warmth, but still be thankful for every day that we're given. And yes, spring will be here, and then the next thing we know, it'll be gone.
Yep.
Because we wish for it so much. We want it here. Then next thing you know, it'll be here. And then the next thing we're going, can you believe it's fall already?
I know it. Time to put up Halloween decorations.
Oh, I can't wait till I'm already watching the Halloween countdown.
Oh God.
I'm a Halloween person.
Yes, Lisa. I love the seasons too.
Yeah, it's one thing. I am thankful, even though we bitch about winter here and we hate the cold, but I love the seasons. I love going through winter, spring, summer, fall, and watching trees start producing leaves, and then they get and then it all comes back. It's just a cycle of life. It's more people should sit and watch it.
We are very fortunate where we live at here in the United States. In the Appalachians, we see all four seasons. Yep.
Oh, we just sit and say, oh, I'd love to live where it's the same temperature year round, but truly, would you? Because if you would, in time, get tired of that.
You would yearn for a beautiful snowfall. And a little bit of cold weather. Bitter cold, but 30.
But cool.
Yeah.
I love the cool weather, but I don't like 30. This cold.
No, I don't either.
No, cold.
Nope.
And now, when I was younger, of course, like anyone, when you're younger, you handle things better. You handle pain better. You handle cold. Once you get a little bit of age on you, you're like, man, I'd rather be warm than cold. But you still like those wintry days. We were sitting watching it snow last night.
That's the thought that just popped through my mind, and I was going to speak it.
So peaceful.
It is peaceful.
And quiet. When it's snowing.
There was no one really out and about except the dude on the bicycle.
Yeah. But I was just like, I love to sit and watch it snow because it's so peaceful. It's so quiet, and it's just tranquil to just sit, and especially if you have a light.
It's amazing.
Where it illuminates it. And so we were sitting last night, and then we got up early. We were like up super early this morning before daylight. Melissa
we were
was
up
like,
before daylight.
I want to go down and drink my coffee on the sun porch and watch it. I said, well,
And that's
let's
exactly
get up
how
and
I
let's
said
walk
it. Because we always drink our coffee in the bed.
And I was like, okay, I'm getting up. I'll go down and pull the blinds.
Gene P.
Gene P, thanks for stopping by.
Good to see ya.
And so we sat down there this morning and watched the sun come up and watching it snow.
Uh-huh.
Had her coffee and breakfast. Oh, excuse me, guys.
So what's the weather like where you're at, Gene P?
Yeah.
Temperature-wise?
I think everyone right now is pretty well in cold and
snow. A lot of people, yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh.
But yeah, you know, when it's cold outside, we don't venture out much unless we absolutely had to. Oh my gosh, we was at the Cove Thursday, and the boy down the road, how big was that icicle he was
Oh
packing?
my gosh, it was and he's tall. Because I'd say Dakota is probably what, 6'2", 6. He's
probably, yeah.
He's taller. Because I can't compare no one to be tall. A hobbit's tall compared to me. But Dakota's probably 6'1" or 6'2", and he was carrying a icicle that was as long as he was tall. That they broke off the barn down there when we was leaving. I thought he was carrying a freaking shovel. I thought he was carrying a shovel, or so I was like, what's he carrying? A shovel, or what is he carrying?
I know he's packing with both arms.
And then it's a freaking big long icicle.
Hey, icicles can be dangerous. I was right underneath one the other day. I was right underneath
Red Ryder BB gun.
You'll shoot your eye out.
But yes, they have. Icicles have been known to kill people.
Yeah.
They have. Coconuts have too. Remember the story last year? Was that last year, or it might have been? I think it was last year.
Who was talking about that?
It was when we was still on Facebook under Clark's Cove Detecting, when we were still on Facebook, and it was just this dude was walking down in Florida doing his morning walk, and a coconut fell out of a tree and killed him.
That was an actual supposed true story.
It wasn't AI. It wasn't faked or nothing, but dude walking.
Could you imagine?
His morning walk, and he did every morning.
Could you
imagine? A coconut fell out of a tree and hit him in the head and killed him.
What rotten luck.
I mean, damn.
Jeez.
So you never know when you're going to go. Go anytime.
That don't mean go eat that whole chocolate cake, though.
You better, though. You might as well. Like coconut hit you tomorrow and kill you.
Hey, Internal Compass of
Let
North Carolina.
You, coconut hits me tomorrow. And me here in West Virginia, and I walk outside.
There's some serious problems, aren't there?
Like, okay, yeah.
The only tree we have is, well, it's not ours, it's neighbors. It's a holly tree, and that thing is
huge.
Huge, but it is beautiful. Yeah. It is a beautiful holly tree.
Breaking the daggone so I can get in my truck because it hangs over.
It does. It hangs over.
So I've been breaking limbs off of it. Hey, if it hangs over on my property, it's my property.
Wouldn't that be awful?
I am called what is that? Homeowners
Association. Yes. Because you broke a tree.
Yeah, well, I got a big middle finger for them.
Yeah, he'd use it too. He'd use two of them.
I give them two of them. Here's a middle finger from my hand. You know.
How much snow do we have at the moment?
Oh, probably 5. And plus you got snow, ice, and snow.
Yeah. So it has what we got through the night last night, because the temperature did get up to 32. I saw it one time.
It's like an Oreo cookie. You got dark white, but you got snow, ice,
and then snow on top of that. Yeah.
But altogether, probably 4 to 5.
I was going to say 5 to 6.
6.
Yeah, 5 to 6. And it's really getting ugly right now, where it's being walked through and trampled on.
And when you walk, you don't walk through it; you walk on it.
Yeah, you walk on it.
You're like on top of it.
Yes,
You
I
might
mean that crust.
You might
If
go
that
down a little
crust
bit.
is heavy enough to hold me, thick enough. Now that is a thick
Let me
crust
tell
of
you.
ice. Excuse me?
What? I was just agreeing.
Are you being a smart aleck?
I was just agreeing with you.
No one asked you to agree with me.
Well, yeah, isn't that what you're supposed to do with your wife? Is agree with her?
It depends on what she's talking about.
Shoot, who's supposed to know that? How we know that? What you're ever talking about?
Anyhow, Internal Compass says they really enjoy the videos of us riding around in trails in the snow.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Gene P.
We have not done that in a little while. But...
Old Danny Boy's laughing. He's saying, Robert, you're digging deep. He's getting all choked up, Danny.
Oh, shoot.
Robert, it says it's only good if it works in their favor. LOL. Bad idea, Lab. Good night. Have a good evening. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, shoot,
we have talked about, we're over 2 hours.
Oh, well,
Lord, we talked about milking bulls and milking cows and comfort food and mountain oysters and chicken eggs.
Chicken eggs.
Shit. Oh, shit.
And shit.
What did I just say?
I don't think we talked about that tonight, have we?
No, there's been enough of it spewing.
Tell me about
Pull them boots up. Yeah. Yes, you missed the milking of the bulls. What was it being said? It was a
dangerous.
What was his exact word when he described it?
Oh, shoot. You're asking me to remember something, aren't you?
You'd have to go back and watch the.
Did we take notes?
I did not take notes.
Was we taking
it's
notes?
Something you have to do very carefully.
You know. I read to Milk a Boy, you got to get him on his back. Yeah.
That'd be a good video, Danny.
Yeah, we'll be expecting
we'll be expecting that soon.
From you all here real soon.
I didn't say you all. I said Danny. Talisha don't think that'd be part in that. Except on the camera.
You milk that bull, Danny.
Oh, Lord.
Shoot.
It is.
You guys are bad influence on us. You all know that. We should be out here hanging out. You are the people my parents warned me about. Here I am hanging out with them.
He said he's getting nowhere close to a bull.
Oh, gosh. Oh, we love you guys. You all.
We do.
It's
we
been
do.
Fun couple. Being nice, being back, doing our live streams.
And a lot of live streams, yes, we metal detect, but does it necessarily have to be conversation?
We haven't been here lately.
We have not been here lately. That is true.
You really can't call us metal detectors straight
Not
now.
here lately. We've got one video.
One video, dudes.
And we did that when?
2 months ago.
It was still 2024.
Yeah, that was back in November.
Was it before Thanksgiving or after? We say in the video.
We might.
And that will come out when? Monday?
Monday.
But that's it.
Yeah.
That's the reason we've kind of picked up on a live stream or two.
Because we will, once this weather breaks, and we'll get back out and doing some detecting.
Yes.
Like I said, supposedly we got a detector coming, metal detector coming, that we're going to get to field test and we'll do a couple of videos on that. So you never know, that might show up this week, and if it does,
and that would give you a couple of videos.
Give me a couple of videos to do. So at least one.
Right.
It'll be the unboxing and putting together and going through its function, what it's,
It's good to see you, Gene P. Love you too.
And then until it thaws and stuff, I can't get out and do no field testing.
I know.
So, yeah. But we still got that to look forward to.
You do have that to look forward to, yes.
Absolutely.
And you never know, I might just do a video of making potato chip cookies.
Yeah.
That is a good idea
we'll do something like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. It sounds like a good idea. People love cooking videos.
Everyone loves anything to do with food. And when it comes to cooking, that's something I've always tossed around. I would love to be able just to have a small little, not saying no, not a restaurant, but just a small little, what you refer to as a mom and pop place.
I tell you what we'll do. We'll get you a couple of them little crates and we'll set you up out here at the curb and we'll put you a little sign, food for sale, and you can start cooking and selling it out here on the curb.
He's going to put me on the curb.
Like a little, like a lemonade stand, but this would be like
selling food.
A little corner cooking stand. Hot dogs for $2 a dog.
Oh, they can get a bottle of water with that hot dog.
Get a little free bottle of water,
a little free bottle of water.
Little 4-ounce bottles.
Like an energy shot.
Yeah, energy shot.
Yes, Gene P. Seriously, potato chip cookies. Yeah, we talked about that before you come on there. You take plain Lay's potato chips, small bag, crushed real fine, and then you take butterscotch chips.
Is that what you do with them?
Yeah,
Is that how
crush
you
them real
crush them?
fine.
Just put them in between your hands.
Yeah. And then butterscotch chips,
after
brown
using
sugar.
The bathroom and you don't wash, right? Just and then take them and crush.
You're just being a twerp right now. I'm trying to talk to Gene P here and talk to her about potato chip cookies.
Please talk to Gene P. Please be my guest. Here. Let me make myself small. Small, small.
Gene P says she made hummus from scratch for the first time the other day. Time consuming, but way better homemade. Where did you scratch at, Gene P?
What is scratch? Because hummus I thought was made out of chickpeas. But if you're making hummus out of scratch, I want to know first, what is scratch?
I made hummus
and
from
where
scratch.
Did you scratch it from?
Treasure Hunting Southwest PA said weenies and water. You want me to do a video on boiling weenies
and water? Yeah, we can boil hot dogs.
Oh gosh, I love hummus. We used to eat
we've ate our fair share of hummus.
Tubs
and
of hummus.
And Stacy's naked pita chips. Yeah,
and the different varieties of Triscuits.
Yeah, Triscuits.
Oh my Lord,
we kept those companies in business there for a while.
It's been a while since we did that. But yeah, potato chip cookies is good. You have that salty sweet and pecans.
We've ate every type of Triscuit that was ever made.
Sweet potato Triscuit, olive oil.
Hey, they're roasted. What is it? Roasted pepper and tomato is an awesome Triscuit with you get roasted pepper and tomato hummus. Oh yeah, I know a lot of people be like hummus. I bet you're all tofu eaters too. Damn straight. I love tofu.
I like tofu.
I will. I'll stand up for tofu because I know how to fix it.
Smoked Gouda Triscuit. Ooh, that does sound good. I don't think we've tried that one.
No.
Smoked Gouda Triscuit.
But they have every daggone flavor
that
you can get stuff in.
Yes,
anymore.
they do.
Yeah, we've definitely ate our fair share of Triscuits and hummus and pita chips and
Yep. Yeah. Through the lips and to the hips.
Yeah. And then back out the exit.
Robert, enough's enough.
Like Peter Griffin would say, oh, look how good that looks. I can't wait to poop it out tomorrow.
You actually cooked your dried garbanzo beans. You didn't use canned chickpeas. Okay, Gene P.
Okay.
Wow, you did make it from scratch. You scratched from way down under, didn't you?
Yeah, that's cool.
Danny Boy said he had to redo the hot dog toaster video. The first take, I was very vague, maybe a bit over the top, and normally only do one take. I enjoyed watching that because we love hot dogs.
We've seen them hot dog makers. We just wondered how they actually did. I do, like I told you, I do my hot dogs in the air fryer. I take a hot dog, put it in the bun, set it in there. Oh man, and everyone has their own style and way they like to do things,
Yep.
but I like to do my hot dogs in the air fryer.
And I tell you what, when it comes to a wiener, split it in half, fry it, scramble you an egg and a piece of toast. That is a wonderful meal and a cup of coffee.
Another good meal, but
fried wieners and eggs is great.
But those little hot dog machines look pretty.
Yep.
But I like I said, I like to do mine in the air fryer. It does them really well. How about a
re-challenge 2025?
Re-challenge 2020. A re-challenge on what? Hey, you all, I done got you saying I'm the man. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing more to prove, GP. Just make sure you bring your pinpointer, honey. You know, we wouldn't want you to miss them targets.
She's sitting there laughing. She's saying, Robert.
Robert,
just keep on, Robert.
Pinpointer, you know. Toot toot.
She's gonna come back with
something.
Oh
my god! I like the Gouda Triscuit with Gouda cheese. Yeah,
I love cheese. Oh, yeah. I remember when I was in high school.
Well, they had school back then.
I knew he did that little. I thought, oh, what's going to roll off his tongue?
I shouldn't say anything because she's younger than me. So
that's right. But anyhow, I'd love to take. School cheese was just wonderful cheese, and of course they had mozzarella cheese sticks, not fried, but it's just a piece of cheese.
The most wonderful cheese,
welfare cheese,
commodity cheese.
Yes.
Put me on the full dirt.
Think you won.
You're the one that chose that side, girl. I didn't choose it. I said, you choose where you want to hunt. Hey. Any lawyer and judge would side with me.
I don't think all that conversation got put in the video, did it?
Well, we can.
Well, we can.
I have lost tapes, remember?
Yes, lost tapes.
Information. I know things, guys. Hey. What was you saying? Oh,
I don't remember what I was saying.
Your story, please.
Can anyone refresh my memory on what I was trying to talk about?
Interrupt you at all. You know I'd never do that.
It's okay, Robert. Toot your horn now.
Toot, toot. Steamboat Willie.
Steamboat Willie. You knew I ain't
shit
stupid.
On Steamboat Willie. We're rolling the Polar Express here.
But I did, seriously. I forgot what I was talking about. Mozzarella cheese sticks. Because we was talking about cheese. I'd love to just
cutting the cheese or eating cheese.
Eating cheese. Oh. I'd love to take mozzarella cheese sticks. Shut your mouth. Let me finish, please. Put them in a bowl and just pop it in the microwave until it melts and gets ooey gooey. Just take a spoon and start eating it. That's what I wanted to finally talk about.
I'm glad you got that out.
Is that anything like cheese curds
so
melted?
Happy for you that you got that. Finally got that.
Me
bit of
too.
Information out there to everyone.
Gene P said, and yes, I forgot my pinpointer. I had a disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to say it. Shut your mouth, Robert.
I love cheese.
No, I'm going to say I could have beat you without a metal detector or a pinpointer. It wouldn't have mattered if you'd had 3 pinpointers.
You know what? We probably no longer have an invitation to go see GP anymore now after you say that.
She knows we love her.
Yes, she does. And she knows it's all fun.
If I don't like, I like you if I pick on you. Hey, it's like Billy the Kid always said, I never stole a horse from someone I didn't like. So if I didn't pick on you, I wouldn't like, I didn't like you. You know, I pick on her a lot, so
God.
you know I gotta like her some. Paid $200 for her. So.
Detecting against Robert. What in the heck are you talking about? You made me take my glasses off on that one. Oh, I think I put them on upside down. Detecting against Robert is like facing a machine.
And still mowed and growing.
Yes, that token inside that cap.
Yeah, it was.
That was cool. Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yep.
Definitely good fun.
Well, Mr. Clark, it is.
It's 2:24 in the morning, isn't it?
No.
Oh, that's how long we've been. 2 hours and 25 minutes.
It's 10:24.
10:24.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We probably should let these good folks. You know what? The next live stream, you'll have a big goose egg. There'll be 0 people show up because of the way you're acting right now.
Am I being that bad?
Yes, you are.
I apologize. My apologies.
And then he'll apologize next time he does it too.
My apologies. Give me the opportunity, please, to apologize right now for any actions that drunk Robert may have done. Take it up with him.
I love Robert when he's metal detecting. So quiet.
It is. Hey,
you are right.
You know,
when he metal detects, he's not a talker.
I'm not. I'm not, guys. I'm not. When I start to, I love to have fun metal detecting, and we do. Me and Melissa, if we have our walkie talkies, we always kind of throw
familiar.
But I am serious when I detect, guys. Anyone detects with me, you know that when I start detecting, I love to metal detect.
I'm not as persistent about it as he is.
Can't wait to that next to see what I can pull out of the ground. I mean, it's just exciting. And my best concentration I can do is when I'm detecting. It's when I have my best concentration. My head's clear. You don't think about nothing now. And you guys know that. You know metal detecting is your escape. It clears your head. You leave the work week behind. You leave your problems behind, your bills behind, whatever the case may be. And it is a great thing. And then when I'm detecting, I just leave it all. Only thing I'm thinking about is swinging that detector and what can you find next, because it is a great hobby and I love it. I love to see what other people find, and it is. I will always take up for metal detecting. You know, I love this hobby. Metal detector is the best thing that was ever invented, I think.
It is good therapy.
And it's great therapy, especially when you get out and you're just sometimes, you know, I love detecting with other people, but when you're by yourself and it's quiet, I love going out there at the beach area or the swimming area. It's so great. Cynthia. Because it's so quiet out there and you can just swing and all you're hearing is tone and just waiting for that tone. And there's nothing better than when you get that number and that sound and you're like, oh, and you can't wait to dig it up out of the ground just to see. And then, 95% of the time we're digging up junk. But
you don't know that.
You don't know that.
Yep.
You do not know that until you dig that up out of the ground. You know, a lot of us, we like to sit and say, oh, that's this and that's that. I know what it is, but we're not psychics, guys. You know, we like to hope that sound is that silver. But
and that number
you know how many times I've got that number and hoping it was a silver and it's a bottle cap.
But yes, Cynthia is right. He did worry Archer.
I love Archer today.
He was concerned about you
because he thinks I truly thinks I metal detect too much. Take a break, Robert. You go too much. Stop. But that's just me. I love metal detecting. I just I'm like a horse with blinders, I guess, at times, and just.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
Oh, I've had.
Hey,
that's
Rachel.
the thing. I have had people scare the
You're
life.
coming on just as we're getting ready to get out of
People
here.
scare the life out of me while metal detecting. People come out when we're doing curb strips and just people coming out of their homes and saying hi. And because I'm so disconnected, and I'll be, oh man, you scared the shit.
Oh, I've heard him say that.
Because I'm just disconnected from everything else, and I'm just concentrating on my machine, the sounds, and it is great therapy. I don't have to sell it to these people that's watching us, because every last one of them that's on here in this chat, and the 30 that was in here tonight, they all have their metal detectors, no matter what brand name they are. It don't matter. You're out there swinging and digging and finding what you're finding. And I've always said, never be ashamed of what you find. Never be ashamed to film what you find, because you're the one finding it. If it's a bottle cap, hey, be proud you found that bottle cap. If it's a ring, be definitely glad you found that ring. It don't have to be silver. It don't have to be gold. Long it's a ring. It's a coin. It's just you found it, that someone else lost it. And I know our motto is you lose it, we find it. But that was with every metal detectors can use that motto. You lose it, and we're the ones out there finding it.
Yeah.
And that stands for all detectors. And I know that's our catchphrase, but shoot, everyone can use that, because as detectors, that's what we're doing. We're out there finding what others lose.
Mm-hmm.
So
yep.
Always be proud of your finds, guys, no
Absolutely.
matter what you find.
And I think that's a good note to end this.
Yeah, and that's what I'm going to end it on, because I'm ready to go back to my movie, and you're going to go down and fix us something good to eat.
Oh, I am? I didn't know that.
Well, now you know.
Well, thank you for informing me that I'm going to go down at 10:30 at night and fix something to eat.
Well, it might be late for some, but it's early for some.
True.
But thanks for stopping by tonight, guys.
Absolutely.
And hanging out with us. We've had a blast.
Yep.
It's been fun. It's nice getting back doing our live streams, and other live streams that's going on right now. Go over and give them a thumbs up and some support, and give them some watch time.
Yep.
and check them out. I'm so far out. You know, we haven't. I don't know who's going live right now. Who's live right now? Don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just out of the loop right now a little bit, but whoever's live out there right now, go over and visit their channels and give them some support, and
absolutely
tell them the Clark sent you. Thanks for stopping by here tonight, guys.
Thank you.
Hanging out and listening.
Good night, Amethyst. Good to see you. Danny boy, have a good night. Cynthia, good to see you.
GP, Rachel, Lisa, and everyone that stopped by tonight. Iron Antler, Richie, DF, the Bub Files,
Park Rat
Pat. All you guys, thanks for stopping by tonight. If we missed you,
Lyman,
David Alfonsetti,
Jimmy Licari,
Nick Molnar, Jim Steele,
Jess Hardy.
Jess Hardy, thanks for stopping by and hanging out. We'll probably see you guys next Saturday night too. We'll probably be here same time, same place.
Probably.
More than likely, we'll be here because weather's going to be crappy again.
Yes.
We ain't going to get to do anything, so we'll be hanging out here and BSing with the metal detecting community, and hopefully maybe we'll have something a little different to talk about.
Hopefully.
But once again, those little brackets right there, if you're looking for something to hang your metal detector on the wall, Ozark Trail kayak paddle clips. And no, I am not being paid for this promotion. It's not a promotion. They do work well, guys. But they do work well.
And inexpensive.
And always remember, you got to get your little piece of wood put there behind it. Put it out from the wall so your cuff
See you, Patty.
Doesn't scrape your wall up. Have a good night, guys. How do we always end this?
I don't know. You're the one.
If you lose it,
we find it.
And we'll see you guys
on that next
good
cover 5.
Come on, 10%.
Let's start that.
Well, whatever, 5%, something like that.
Yeah.
But we'll see you guys next time. Have a good week and a good weekend, and thanks for stopping by, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Later.
See ya.
And that says end stream.
It does.